off with the Cardinals in a Fox Saturday special. San Fran got an early Christmas present by wrapping up the NFC West. And today they'll be looking to sweep away the Cards, who started the season off hot, but have cooled off since. Could this be Jake the Snake's final slither in the desert? A Fox NFL special is next.
Two of the more exciting quarterbacks in the NFL square off today as Jeff Garcia faces off against Jake Plumber. Garcia on his way to the playoffs and the Pro Bowl, but Plumber could be on his way out of Arizona. It's Week 16 in the NFL, and right now, the playoff race is absolutely crazy. The NFC wildcard battle has suddenly become a dogfight. And over in the AFC, a total of 9 teams could wind up tied for the best record in the conference. Wouldn't that be amazing? The NFL on Fox begins right now. And hello again, everyone. I'm James Brown, and welcome to this Fox NFL special. Welcome as well to those of you who watched Minnesota upset the Miami Dolphins. 3 guys right here who watched. What's the deal with what's the deal here? What's going on? What's the matter?
This is such a great day. I'm just sitting here smiling, enjoying
and
myself.
hitting Howie.
Hey, Christmas atmosphere, right?
Exactly. Yeah. It's wonderful.
Terry has not had to call to apologize to you for anything yet so
Well, he used to call and say, hey, I'm going to rip you on the show, but he'd do it beforehand, so it was okay.
I have never seen a guy have to call more people than this year than my man. He's called quarterbacks, owners, head coaches.
And we will get back to that in just a moment. Hey, folks, it's the 49ers and Cardinals today, and the playoff picture for both teams is pretty much set. Arizona has been eliminated, as you well know, and as you can see, the 49ers have no chance for a first-round bye after losing to the Packers last Sunday. The Niners will definitely have the number 4 seed in the NFC playoffs. They will definitely host a first-round playoff game, and they will likely play the New Orleans Saints. But you never know. One thing we do know is that today is a playoff tune-up for the 49ers. And when you tune in, you'll see Sam Rosen and Bill Moss. They're calling today's game. And happy holidays, fellas.
Thanks very much, JB. A little cold here in Tempe, Arizona, as the Cardinals wind up their home season. The 49ers are locked into the playoffs. And, Bill, the big decision for Coach Steve Maruchi is how do you rest some players and yet still get ready for the playoffs?
Well, that's a tough thing to battle with, too, because I think he's reevaluated. He wants his guys to go this week. I think the thought process is you don't want to roll into the playoffs 3 losses in a row. He's going to rest his guys next week in St. Louis on the turf because it's going to be a short week to prepare for the playoffs.
All right, one guy resting today is Terrell Owens. He can't wear the Santa's cap in the game. He will be inactive because of a groin injury. 49ers get a couple of DBs back. Ronnie Hurd, who had 3 interceptions against the Cardinals earlier this season, will play, as will Ahmed Plumber. Here in Tempe, they're getting ready for the holidays. JB, they're putting on all the moves, and they are looking good, as are you. Back to the studio, guys.
Now, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I know you gave him that, TV.
I did not, JB.
Hey, Jimmy, Dave McGinnis, the head coach of the Cardinals, I think he's done a magnificent job with a bad hand indeed. But the question is, will Jake Plummer be back next year?
JB, I agree. Considering the organization, the talent, I think McGinnis has squeezed every little bit that he can out of that football team, and I think he's doing a good coaching job. Now, Jake Plummer, there's mixed feelings about him. I know, Terry, you like him, but he's got bad habits. He's been surrounded by, so much bad talent that he's gotten bad habits of turning the ball over, throwing interceptions like he did against the Rams last week. And I don't know that he can get out of those bad habits. Howie, he's not a puppy, and you can't retrain an old dog, you know what I'm saying?
They wet on the same spot on the carpet.
Yeah, right.
He has had some talent at wide receiver, and granted, we'll never really know until Jake Plummer is with a good football team. And I think with a good football team, he could be a good quarterback. But to this point, I've never seen a quarterback who's had more patience in terms of the public perception of him. If it had been any other quarterback, people really would have written Jake Plummer off long ago.
Don't ever write Jake Plummer off. Jake Plummer is a player. I know you personally
where's he
don't
going
like
to go?
I think he can make plays.
Where's he going to go?
He could go to Dallas. He could go to Seattle. But enough of that. you said something and you answered your own question. When you criticized him, you said he didn't have players around him. He didn't have this and that. And
got bad habits,
his four leading wide receivers out of the ball game. 5 more players out of this ball game. He has nothing around him. Jake Plummer in the right system with players around him that
You're trying to have Brad Johnson or Jake Plummer?
I'll take Jake Plummer.
Garcia.
That's
why you'd be fired
if you were the head coach.
So why get fired? I don't care.
Would you take Garcia or Jake?
I'd take Jake. They're about the same. They're
Terry
about the same.
Bradshaw likes people with bad habits, apparently, Jimmy.
Still
ahead, Jimmy Kimmel's holiday picks, and then we'll recap this afternoon's other game, the M&M matchup, Miami and Minnesota. Then we'll check out the NFC West champion 49ers. Pam Oliver raps with Steve Maruchi about some pretty trying times, believe it or not, in San Francisco.
Steve Young said it once when I was first coaching this team. He sort of said, if it's not a Super Bowl, it's a train wreck. It's one or the other. There's no in between. Thanks, Steve.
I am the Black & Decker cordless multi-tool. I'm a loaner. I am 3 tools in one. If I have something to cut, I'm a saw. If I have some sanding to do, bam, sander. And if I feel like drilling, well, then guess what? People tell me my lifestyle is a recipe for loneliness. Table for one, please. I am the multi-tool from Black & Decker.
Now with circ saw and router attachments. Available in kits of 3 or 5.
Introducing Dockers flat front mobile pant.
Nice pass.
Just because a toothbrush is electric doesn't mean it works like a Sonicare. It has patented Sonic technology. Whiter, healthier teeth in 28 days, guaranteed. Ask your dental professional about Sonicare.
Rated E for everyone.
Wk16. Can you keep a secret? Look what I bought Mommy for Christmas. Your mom gave me you? Yes, she did.
This holiday, how do you thank your wife for the best Christmas ever? The Leo Diamond, handcrafted by the artisans at Leo Schachter. The first diamond to be independently measured. And like all diamonds at K, every Leo is hand-selected.
A little angel assured me you'd love this.
The little angel was right.
Every kiss begins with K.
This Fox NFL special is brought to you by K Jewelers. This holiday season, shop K Jewelers. Every kiss begins with K. By T. Rowe Price. Invest with confidence. By Docker Stain Defender. Don't be the one without it. And by HP. HP Technology Services and People help make more things more possible.
Miami at Minnesota earlier today, TB.
Absolutely. Little love there, Randy Moss, Chris Carter. They meet again. Play action. Fiedler looks left, gets the safety to move, and then the safety can't get in position. Chris Chambers takes it in from 59 yards, and wow, this thing looking good. Reverse, Randy Moss, spin move. Now the option, the pass. A great job by Moss of finding the open area and then nailing it for the touchdown. And then, of course, Gary Anderson nails the 53-yarder with 17 seconds remaining to win this football game. Hayden Esteem, the long kicker, had gotten hurt on a tackle on kickoff, or else he would have been the guy attempting that. 20-17, Mike Tyson, the Vikings, take care of the Dolphins.
So Miami's loss opens the door for the New England Patriots. If they beat the Jets tomorrow and the Dolphins next week, the Patriots win the AFC East. Miami's loss is also good news for Jets fans. If the Jets win out and New England beats Miami next week, the Jets win the AFC East. And by the way, if Big Boy's Raiders win out, they get the top seed in the AFC. A remote possibility, Jimmy, but Miami could theoretically be out of the playoffs. But what happened today?
Well, Howie said it last week. This Minnesota team, they're a fine offensive football team. The only thing that's killed them all year long has been the turnovers. And they showed today they could move the ball against a bunch of Pro Bowlers on Miami's defense. It didn't play very well. The other thing is Miami has shown what the problem's been the last 5 years in the playoffs. They haven't had home field advantage, and they don't win when they're on the road. Now, they can still win the AFC East, but they've got to get their Long Johns out, they've got to get their Parkers out, and they've got to beat New England next week at New England.
Well, these games, you know, Minnesota 2-3 weeks ago looks like an easy game. It's a slam dunk. It's not. Minnesota has been at the top of the heap from an offensive standpoint. Despite 3 turnovers, 7 penalties today, they outgained the Miami Dolphins substantially, held the ball for over 35 minutes. It should have been worse than it was.
Minnesota's beaten Miami, they beat New Orleans, and they took Green Bay to the brink, 2-2 in the last 4 weeks. All right, folks, Jimmy Kimmel is now under 500 for the season, and after 3 great years picking games, this season has been a disaster. Today, Jimmy gets some help from an old Chicago Bear playing the part of Saint Pick.
Santa bitch, why do my picks suck so bad?
Hey, you have been a naughty boy.
No, I haven't. I've been really nice to Terry and Howie this year.
No, you haven't?
Oh, yeah, that's right. In that case, do not take the 49ers to crush the Cardinals or the Eagles to kill the Cowboys, because I'm gonna, and I'm cursed. Can't you just give me 1 pick?
No, no.
What about, ooh, maybe I could keep the Grammaticus for the weekend to play with?
No, no, no.
Oh. Sal, I'm Jimmy Kimmel, and those are my picks. Sal, please, do not abuse the elves. Andy Kane?
Jimmy, you in a holiday spirit?
Hey, you see the talent that McGinnis has been coaching all year long? See what was on that pick? Yeah?
Who did he
That's
pick?
who he's been coaching.
You know, that's a good question.
Did he pick Dallas, and did he pick Arizona?
You know what? I guess he picked San Francisco.
You know what? We're as confused as he has been confused all year.
You know what? I'm not real bright. He's pointed that out.
Can I get one of those little dolls?
You know what? That James Brown doll.
I want that
I
James
have
Brown.
one.
You do?
My niece Anna, she has that one. Absolutely. Hey, folks, time now for the Dockers Defender of the Week.
Presented, Dockers Defenders of the Week. In Week 15, Bills linebacker London Fletcher had 13 tackles in the sack. Giants linebacker Michael Barrow also had 13 tackles in the sack. Dolphins defensive end Jason Taylor had 3 sacks and 2 forced fumbles. Stay tuned to see who was selected Dockers Defender of the Week.
Guys are counting on me.
Gotta go.
Just one night.
Just one night. Nice pants.
Nice pants.
Nice pants.
Hi. Nice pants. What have they been?
Presenting Dockers Go Khaki with Stain Defender.
See?
Dolphins defensive end Jason Taylor ran roughshod over the Raiders with 3 sacks and 2 forced fumbles.
And if you want to vote for this weekend's Dockers Defender, just log on to foxsports.com. Coming up, the 49ers are the NFC West champs, so why are we always talking about Steve Maruchi leaving San Francisco this time of year? Pam Oliver gets some answers up next.
I like going to see my grandpa. We do lots of stuff. Sometimes we just hang out. One day, we were sitting there, and I said, "Grandpa, don't you work?"
No-load mutual funds from T. Rowe Price. Invest with confidence.
She is great. She's a great lady. In fact, I just lent her my Black & Decker zip saw. She's become pretty attached to it. You know, you can cut these beautiful patterns in everything from wood to metal. I don't miss it.
The Zip Saw from Black & Decker.
The Zales 3-carat diamond bracelet, just $4.99. There are kisses in here, exclusively at Zales, the diamond store.
Be there from the first note to the final vote. The next American Idol premieres Tuesday, January 21st on Fox.
Spread Covers the Field is brought to you by Spread. Introducing PCS Vision. Clearly a whole new way to look at wireless.
Last Sunday, we asked which team in the NFC will wind up with home field advantage throughout the playoffs. In a close race, most of you think the Eagles will win the NFC's top seed, even though they don't have their best player, Donovan McNabb. Today's Sprint virtual poll question is, what will San Francisco do in the playoffs? Will they get knocked out in the first round, second round, championship game, Super Bowl, or will they win it all? You can vote right now using your Sprint phone with PCS Vision, or just log on to foxsports.com. Results will air tomorrow. And in our Sprint Covers the Field segment, Howie Long, the question to you, what do you think San Francisco will do?
Well, right now they're physically decimated. They've got 2 games left. The question is, who do they play over the next 2 weeks? Do they roll into the playoffs healthy, but with bad timing? I think if they draw New Orleans in the first round, they're out in the first round.
Strong stuff.
Yeah, it is strong.
You'd like to be real candid like that?
I wish I could do that. And I wish I could look that good doing it.
Get on the limb.
If they don't get it done, as Big Boy just talked about, some people believe their head coach, Steve Maruchi, could be leaving his heart and his job in San Francisco.
For a whole bunch of money.
Pam Oliver has more on the inconsistent 49ers who are still trying to hit their stride.
The sky is gray.
Well, I think there's still definitely room for improvement. I don't think that we've gotten to the point in our season where we're excited or happy about the way we're playing. We're excited about being a playoff team.
Why should anybody be afraid of the 49ers heading into the playoffs? What is it that should scare the pants off of people?
I think we're still looking for it in ways. But I think if you look at this team, it's a never-die attitude. I think no matter what situation we're in, we've been able to find ways to win.
I like our team. It'll be nice to get some of our guys back so we're more whole than we've been. And we've got a chance to do that come playoff time.
Physically, the Niners are getting fortified just in time, but mentally, there may still be some hurdles to overcome if San Francisco hopes to sustain life in the postseason.
We're the San Francisco 49ers. We're no joke. We've been around. We know how to win in the playoffs.
San Francisco 49ers who've lost to every playoff caliber team that you faced this year. So what does that say about San Francisco?
I don't think it says anything. Just because we haven't necessarily beat a team in the NFC that's a playoff caliber team or a team that's heading to the playoffs doesn't mean that we're not a good football team. Unfortunately, we haven't pulled through in certain games, but that's a situation that I'm hoping to change.
When everybody's looking down on us, watch out.
Dana Stubblefield making guarantees on Fox Sports Sunday,
I'm not making those
Saturday.
But that's the way we like it. You know, that is the way we like it. You know, when everybody, go ahead, pick us to lose.
I like our chances. You know, we're there, we're in it. Now find a way to win a game, and then find a way to win another game. And then who knows what's going to happen.
That's also the question hounding Mariucci's future. A contract extension has yet to be offered to the coach, whose current deal expires after next season.
You know, if that decision is going to be made, it's probably already made now. Hopefully it's not what everybody thinks it's going to be.
Right now, we're playing for them. We're going to play for them throughout this season, and hopefully we can continue that in years to come.
I love these guys. They give me everything they've got. And that's all a coach can ask for, is that your team plays as hard as they can every day.
Because tomorrow is not guaranteed, would you consider yourself a success or failure here in San Francisco?
I consider myself a work in progress. I went to my kids' school, and they have this big sign in crayons above the chalkboard, and it said, "The road to success is always under construction." It's always under construction here. It's never going to be enough, and it's never going to be final, and it's always going to be, even if you win another one, get back at it the next year and go win another one. I mean, it's always going to be that way.
Well, if the road to construction is always under success, I think he's paving a nice road there. So why are we talking about him possibly losing a job?
First of all, yeah, JB, listen, when Steve went there in '97, that football team was
salary cap problem.
Right, and he has done a fantastic job. This past week, I got a call from John York, Denise York, DeBartolo, his wife and the owner of the football team, upset with my figures of $70 million or $75 million that they owed Eddie DeBartolo, the guy that the team used to belong to, and the fact that I said $20 million and you know, they had to kind of get
shave off the
budget, yeah. And the fact that Mariucci, I want to know why he had not been signed to an extension. And Mr. York told me that after the season they would sit down with Maruchi and talk about a new deal, a new
So he
contract
didn't tell you
extension.
anything?
And so, no, he didn't tell me anything. And when I say things out here like money figures, I don't get those things. That's not my job. That's that guy. John, turn around. See that guy, Mr. York? That's John Zarnecki. He's the one that slides me these cards on these. I could care less about this money thing.
Terry, sometimes coaches aren't appreciated until they leave. You hear that, Jerry? But you know what? Marty Schottenheimer told me when I was at University of Miami, Marty Schottenheimer, I said, hey, I'm going to go into pro coaching. I said, what's your advice? Getting close to the owner and all that stuff. He says, don't worry about the owner. Get close to the guy that sits next to the owner during the game, because he's the one who's going to either put a knife in your back or he's going to give you the big contract. Maruchi ought to get the big contract, or he ought to tell the Yarks to go stick it.
You know what? They're chasing.
Jimmy, you can't.
He deserves a big contract.
They're chasing ghosts in San Francisco, and the ghosts that were there before were just better.
That's good, strong stuff.
Wow, Jimmy. Up next, final thoughts. But first, listen in as the Cardinals get set for the Niners.
Now he's going.
Let's go, line of scrimmage. Let's go, baby. Let's turn it up. Let's turn it up today. Give that second half effort from the onset. Let's get it up in this end zone. Y'all might be San Francisco fans, but you're here. We appreciate you.
Takes a snap, takes a 3-step drop.
Bunch of big guys trying to kill him.
Dodges this one safety, ducks under this tackle, launches this awkward, just squirrely looking.
Prayer to the corner of the end zone.
Right into the hand of
J.J. Stokes.
Touchdown.
touchdown.
Should have been there.
Should have been there.
You should have been there.
If you want to be there, bring your Visa card, because you can't buy 49er tickets at 3Com Park with American Express.
You should have been there.
Imagine you're an ordinary Joe who earns $19,000 a year, given the opportunity to take 20 women to a chateau in France.
Oh, my goodness.
Convince them you had $50 million.
All the blood's rushing to my head.
And make them fall in love with you.
He's tall, dark, and handsome.
The question is, how long could you keep it up? Can true love survive a little $50 million lie? Joe Millionaire, a new reality series premiering Monday, January 6th on Fox.
Before the snap, before the kick, get the latest on the Lions. Catch the Ford Lions Report Saturday night at 10:30, Sunday morning at 11:30 on Fox 17. Fox 17 has your ticket to the hottest highlights and all the big scores. This week on The Ticket, the Grand Rapids Griffins on the road to the playoffs. Detroit takes on Atlanta. Mike McMahon gets the start and go in the zone with the Spartan basketball team. Catch the Fox 17 Sports Ticket Sunday at 10:35 on Fox 17. NFL football on Fox 17 is brought to you by your local Dodge dealer. By Arby's, the home of market fresh sandwiches and tender slow roasted beef. By your local Jeep dealer. By Menards, save big money at Menards. By your local Chrysler dealer. And by McDonald's, we love to see you smile.
For great last-minute gift ideas, head to Menards. Your handy person will love this skill drill with built-in light, just $33.47. Or choose from this circular saw with built-in light or 18-volt cordless drill with an onboard stud sensor, only $64.95 each. This 6-foot metal workbench is only $79.99. These handy folding sawhorses are just $8.97 each. Plus, a Menard gift card always makes a great gift.
More season's greetings to you all from Menards.
Get straight talk for the people making news in West Michigan. Sunday on Fox 17 News at 10.
If it is December, it is time again for the annual conversations about Bill Parcells possibly returning to coaching. He did talk with Jerry Jones this past week somewhere in New Jersey, indicated he is interested in coming back. He told John Zarneski that, and he told Sporting News Radio
Is that right, John?
that they will talk again. Jimmy.
Well, this won't happen.
It won't happen.
It won't happen.
It won't materialize.
Because of wants and gives. Bill Parcells, he wants this. He will come back for enough. And Jerry will give this. and those two will not meet.
So the wants and the gives got it.
This time of the year, tuna costs a lot more money. That's
Right,
for sure.
yes,
And what Jerry has found out, I think, since the talent pool has been depleted in Dallas, that cycle of players that won so many championships and brought so much excitement to this great organization has run out, and 500 guys can't coach the Dallas Cowboys.
But what about Dave Campo and the special relationship that he has with the Jones family?
Well, he'll pay off the rest of the contract. That's a special relationship. No, but you know what? The problem Bill had with the Tampa, why that fell through, is putting together a staff. And, you know, he'll have a tough time putting together a staff.
Is that why you didn't go back?
Hey, so what you have here?
You got your wants?
And you got
and you got your and what you try to do is get your gives and your wants.
Yeah, ever since I got this, I feel
Stronger, faster.
yeah, I'm doing this, doing that, bang, bang, bang. You know, this thing has turned me into what's the word?
I do what I can.
PCS from Sprint. Clearly, the phone to give or get.
Introducing Remington's new microscreen TCT, built for closeness, designed for comfort, with the only triple screen system that automatically adjusts for a closer shave with less irritation. Now, just imagine how it's gonna feel.
I've been really trying, baby.
So you like it, huh?
For the ultimate in closeness and comfort, the new Remington. What a great shave feels like.
'Tis the season to be jolly, or in her case, completely overjoyed. Beautiful diamond jewelry set in yellow gold. Your choice, just $99. At Zales, the diamond store.
Introducing Dockers, flat front mobile pant.
Nice pants.
My favorite Black & Decker is the Mega Mouse sander. When you have a big family, every day is a learning process. Now, who did this? He didn't do it. Was it you? I tell you, one bathroom for 12 of us is not really ideal. What? All the animals are housebroken. They just break the house sometimes. That's why I like the Mega Mouse. It sands faster, polishes. It even gets into tight spots. That's coming out of your allowance.
The Mega Mouse from Black & Decker.
See what I'm saying?
America's #1 pregame show is ready to hit primetime. It's Fox NFL Saturday Night.
Saturday night? I do my best work on Saturday night.
It's a television event that can only happen in primetime.
I'm Tom, baby. I'm ready.
Fox NFL Saturday Night, coming January 18th.
Just 2 hours left on this last day to shop. Reporting live on...
'Tis the season.
A cloudy, chilly day in Tempe, Arizona. Last home game of the season for the Arizona Cardinals, and it's against the playoff-bound San Francisco 49ers, primed to go into the playoffs in 2 weeks. The 49ers and the Cardinals on the NFL on Fox. Here's what the NFC playoff picture looks like. The 49ers have clinched the Western Division. They're waiting to see who they'll play in the first round. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NFL on Fox, this Saturday special. I'm Sam Rosen, along with a man with a holiday tie, which we'll hear from later, Bill Moss. And it's no holiday for the San Francisco 49ers because they're trying to figure out just how to play these remaining 2 games as they head toward the playoffs.
I wouldn't want to be Steve Maruchi because he's putting himself in a no-win situation. If you rest the guys and take on losses going into the playoffs, you get blamed if you lose in the playoffs. If you play the guys and lose in the playoffs, you get blamed for not getting your guys healthy. It's a tough situation to be in, but what Steve Marucci is going to do, he's just going to make his guys play. Approach this thing and go after this like a regular season game. Get after them now and rest them next week in St. Louis on the turf.
And that's what his quarterback has told us. Jeff Garcia told us last night he plans on playing it. If this game is close, he'll be in the entire game. Now, as far as the other team, the Arizona Cardinals, they're finishing up another disappointing season. This might be the last home game for Jake Plummer.
Well, what a joke when you even think about that you could actually put all the blame of losses on Jake Plummer. You know, they want him out of here now. 2 years ago, Simeon Rice was the problem here in Arizona. He's struggling right now, as you can see as well. I talked to him. He said, you know, some reporters came up to him this week and they said to him, hey, what's your most memorable moment at Sun Devil Stadium? He can't even think about that stuff. Jake Plummer is a competitor. No matter what happens to Jake Plummer, he'll be fine.
All right, you want to play your tie now? Get us in the holiday
Santa
spirit?
does have something to say here.
Good job.
He does.
Let's answer our Sprint Virtual Coach question. How will the 49ers do in the playoffs? You can answer by using your Sprint PCS Vision phone or logging on to foxsports.com and singing along with Bill's tie. Holiday spirit for the Arizona Cardinals. They're wearing red on red. Santa Owens is in the house. It should be a good one. The 49ers and the Cardinals are coming up.
Go Cardinals! Let's go, everybody! Let's go get a win!
You're watching the NFL on Fox.
Just 2 hours left on this last day to shop. Reporting live on...
Tis the season to power shop. And if you do yours at the last minute, Dodge has the power to bring it all home. With 0% financing or up to $2,500 cash allowance on select models. Plus our 770 powertrain limited warranty that Ford, Chevy, and Toyota don't match. The Dodge Power Shopping Spree. Once you've been there, the whole neighborhood will know who's got the power.
Fox 17's Boogie Nights.
It's just party all night, dance all day.
I ain't dance. It's more like a full-body dry heave. Set the music.
Let me tell you, I had the move, Scruffy.
He's like a happy buffalo.
Here's my if you insist dance. Boogie the Night Away. Weeknight starting at 6:30 on Fox 17.
It's dancing.
No, that ain't dancing, Sally.
Chrysler invites you to preview our holiday collection, featuring the head-turning PT Cruiser, now with a special holiday bonus. Now choose one of 3 Sony personal entertainment packages when you buy any new PT Cruiser. Plus, get 0% financing for 36 months. Or choose a generous $1,500 cash allowance on select models. But hurry, this invitation ends January 2nd, so see your Chrysler dealer today.
If you want to find out more about the stories you've seen on Fox 17 News at 10, log on to WXMI.com, then click on the news links icon. Fox Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Early in the morning when I wake up, I think, have I dreamt this whole thing? I get up and realize that JetBlue is serving tens of thousands of people on a daily basis.
We started 16 years ago with 2 people in 1 room. Our objective was to become the leading advertising and marketing services company in the world.
Growing up in the Detroit area, washing cars for $1.75 an hour was a great way to learn business from the ground up. Sun Microsystems is the best provider of network equipment for the world.
What I love about building a company is changing what's possible.
And trying to do something that has never been done before.
The way you succeed is by having a very clear vision and then executing that.
The day we went public was a huge birth of a new idea and a new company.
We knew we had to be a NASDAQ-listed company.
What NASDAQ gives you is a global name.
It gives us a platform, a stage on which to operate in every country of the world. WPP.
JetBlue.
Sun Microsystems, listed on NASDAQ.
Happy anniversary, honey.
Yeah, happy anniversary.
There's something I gotta do.
Oh, yeah? What?
I love this woman! I love her!
What are you doing? Stop!
Okay, then I guess this will have to do.
Oh, my God. I love this man. I love him. I love him. I love him.
It's not the kind of temperature you normally expect in Arizona. It's a little chilly, but it's good football weather. And we're getting ready for the 49ers and the Cardinals and the opposing quarterbacks showing a little love to one another. Jeff Garcia and Jake Plummer.
It's the holidays.
49ers coming off a tough loss last week to Green Bay, and I think they got to get over that, Bill. What do you think?
Well, they need that. They need some momentum. That's what we were talking about. That's a tough position for Maruchi to be in. They got to get some wins under their belt as they roll into the playoffs. You're only as good as your last week in the NFL, and they don't want to go into the playoffs with 3 losses. Now, you talk about tough losses. Cardinals had a heartbreaker in St. Louis. It took everything, all the emotion that Dave McGinnis had in him. It really just drained him.
They're 5-9. They've lost 7 of their last 8. Jeff Chandler to kick off. Kevin Casper is deep for Arizona. And we are underway on a bouncing kick play by Steve Bush. Comes across the 30 and is stopped up at the 34-yard line and shoved back, led by Paul Smith, number 27, for the 49ers. Take a look at the Arizona Cardinals on offense. The offensive line, L.J. Shelton and Leonard Davis, the tackles. Davis is a first alternate for the Pro Bowl. Jason Starkey is the center. Raleigh Roundtree is starting for Pete Kendall at guard. Jason McCadley and Kevin Casper, the wide receivers. You haven't heard their names too often. Marcel Shipp has been running well. They'll use 2 tight ends, Steve Bush and Freddie Jones. And Steve Bush lines up as a fullback, number 87. Jones leads in receptions with 40. Jake Plumber, quarterback. Dropped the ball, and it's covered by Bush. Steve Bush diving on top. I believe it was Steve Bush. Yes, it was. And Jake Plummer, who actually turned the ball over in the first play of the first meeting between these two teams, almost lost it here.
Boy, that snap gets up there high, and Jake's hands were separated. It looks like it went through his hands when he closed them and lost it.
Loss of a yard on the play. Joel Makovica is in at fullback with Marcel Shipp. The tailback. Blitz coming. The play fake. Plummer steps up and throws deep. Way down for McCadley, and he dropped it. Wow. Covered on the play by Webster. Jason Webster doing a good job on the rookie Jason McCadley.
That's been a tough thing, Sam, is trying to get in sync with the receivers. He hasn't worked with his receivers all through the offseason, all through training camp. And look at this ball. It actually hits McCadley and the helmet of Webster at the same time, but he's been trying to develop some kind of, rapport with him, the timing aspect in the routes and where they're going to put the ball.
Ronnie Hurd, number 38, is in the lineup after missing 3 games with a high ankle sprain. On 3rd and 11 out of the shotgun. Plummer being rushed. And they got him. Andre Carter with the sack. He leads the 49ers in sacks, and he was relentless of his pursuit on Jake Plummer.
Well, relentless is the key when you're talking about Andre Carter, number 96. Take a look at him. He's up on top of the screen. He's just going to keep fighting. Comes underneath in a stunt. Same right here. Comes through and underneath the line. He was lined up at right end, and he came all the way back to the left side of the defense.
Andre Carter with 10 sacks this season. Scott Player to punt. Cedric Wilson is deep for San Francisco. High kick. Wilson was bumped on the play and knocked down. And the scramble for the ball, they're pointing it each way. And now the officials rule it 49ers ball. 49ers ball. Was it his own man that hit him?
Yeah, it was, or else there would have been a penalty flag thrown. It was on the block is what happened. He got blocked right into him, and then the ball becomes live right when it hits the back of the 49er player.
Kobe Reinhardt with the
touched by the kicking team. The ball belongs to the receivers by rule. First down.
Kobe Reinhardt knocked.
Was that who the ball hit first?
Yeah, it hit Reinhardt in the back. Reinhardt blocked John Keith into Cedric Wilson, and then the ball hit Kobe Reinhardt, and thus an illegal touch on the play. The ball belongs to the 49ers at their own 37-yard line. Jeff Garcia with Fred Beasley and Garrison Hurst in the backfield. Off the play fake, Garcia to throw. Nobody open. Rolling and throws too high. Intended for Ty Streets. Take a look at the 49ers offensive line. Little juggling being done as Derek Deese is out. Matt Willig moves over to left tackle, and the rookie Eric Heitman starts at left guard. Hurst and Beasley in the backfield. J.J. Stokes and Ty Streets the wide receivers, with Terrell Owens inactive. There he is. 100 receptions on the season. Jeff Garcia completing better than 62% of his passes. Short drop, quick pass completed to the tight end. Eric Johnson up to the 42-yard line. Pick up about 5 on the play. Ronald McKinnon, the middle linebacker, on the stop. Here are the Cardinals defensively. The rookie Wendell Bryant, first-round draft pick, has now become the starter at defensive tackle. Linebackers, Ronald McKinnon, where they're rotating. Ray Thompson has been bothered by the flu, and they've changed already a couple of times. Adrian Wilson also bothered with a stomach flu. Dwayne Starks, Ronaldo Hill is starting with David Barrett at cornerback. 3 wide receivers in for the 49ers. Cedric Wilson is the third. The blitz coming. The quick release and the completion to Ty Streets. Down at the 49 of Arizona. 60 catches on the season for Ty Streets. In his first 3 years in the league, he caught only 49 passes.
You know, watch Garcia. Ronaldo Hill is coming on the blitz there for number 21, and he leaves the slot receiver. He just leaves him wide open, and Kwame Lassiter has to come over there to fill. But Garcia recognized the blitz right away and threw to the slant.
Blitz coming again. This time it's Garrison Hurst, stop for no gain. Good play by the middle linebacker, Ronald McKinnon. Ray Thompson in on the tackle as well.
You know, the run game might be, for the 49ers, some of the best strength of the team. It really is. You know, you always think about the 49ers in the past, and they're throwing it all over the place and the things they do. But look at the numbers in the run game. And they get different guys in there. You know, Hurst has been a big part of it, Kevin Barlow, and they got a heck of a fullback as well in Beasley.
Hurst splits out wide left. Beasley, the fullback, carrying. Gets down to the 45-yard line. Pick up a 4 on the play. Russell Davis, number 98, made the stop for Arizona.
And Beasley doesn't get many attempts. You know, every now and then he just gets a bone just to say, here you go, take this and run with it a little bit and get what you can get. But he's really a true fullback in the aspect that, you know, he'll get up there and block in the I formation. He's a lead blocker. He's a powerful guy. He comes off of that in the ISO situations and can get out into the flat and make some catches out there. A guy that Maruchi feels really was snubbed by the Pro Bowl.
He is the first alternate at fullback. 3 wide receivers in. Garcia rolling and throwing, and it's caught by Cedric Wilson for a first down at the Arizona 35-yard line. Ronaldo Hill pushed him out of bounds, and a good catch by Cedric Wilson.
And, you know, when you talk to Arizona defenders, or for that matter, any defense that plays the 49ers, they believe that that's the guy you have to stop, number 5. You know, get in the backfield and get after him early. Disrupt him, get hits on him. Because when he takes off and starts moving around, hey, your defensive backs, I don't care how good they are, you can't stay in coverage that long.
Hurst and Barlow in the backfield. Now Barlow splits out to the right side. On first down, Garcia. Quick release to Hurst out of the backfield. Down to the 25-yard line. Very close to the first down marker. Ronald McKinnon and Ray Thompson combined on the tackle, but Garrison Hurst with his 44th reception of the season.
Well, you know, put the sack clock on this. I apologize, but look at that pocket, and there's nobody even around the quarterback, and that's been Arizona's problem all year long, Sam. They can't get any kind of rush, and it's hard to play defense if you can't muster a pass rush. If you don't have a guy that can turn the edge, get on the outside perimeter and get to the quarterback or get some push in the middle, your whole defense suffers. You can't rush the quarterback. The defensive backs fall apart because they're in coverage all day long. And that, for Arizona, that's really been where they've struggled.
Fewest sacks in the league, with just 18 coming into play today. Inches short of the first down are the 49ers. Garcia starts the game sharp with 4 for 5, 34 yards. Good drive. Beasley and Hurst in the backfield, split backfield for the 49ers. Play fake. Garcia throws wide open. Fred Beasley to the goal line. Touchdown. Oh, beautiful play by the 49ers. Garcia mixing it up beautifully, finds the fullback, Fred Beasley, for the touchdown. Beasley's first touchdown receiving this year, actually his first touchdown of the season overall.
Well, that pump fake made it again with no pass rush at all. Plenty of time, and the pump fake paused the linebackers for a second. And Michael Young, 53, was the linebacker that was responsible for Beasley out of the backfield.
Jeff Chandler for the extra point. Bill LaFleur the holder. And the kick is right through. Great opening drive for the San Francisco 49ers. 8 plays, 63 yards, and Fred Beasley with the catch takes it across the goal line. Jeff Garcia likes it as the 49ers with a good start.
Want to get away? Now you can. Fly Southwest Airlines for just $39 to $99 each way when you purchase by January 20th.
You are now free to move about the country.
Platoon, Wall Street, Hot Shots. Somebody loves Charlie Sheen. Oh.
Can I run a check for these?
Can I see some ID? I'm gonna have to call the bank.
Is this gonna take long?
Yes.
How's it going?
This doesn't look like you.
It did when I came in here.
Next time, use the Visa check card instead of checks. It'll get you in, out, and on with life.
How's it going?
I need a car. No, a convertible, a red one, with under 15,000 miles.
Autotrader.com. With 2 million new or used cars, you can find the one you really want. And with millions of shoppers, you can sell the one you already have. It's the ultimate automotive classified site. Autotrader.com. Your car is waiting.
This Fox NFL special is brought to you by Southwest Airlines, proud sponsor of the NFL and official airline of Super Bowl 37.
Take a look at this. This is the pump fake. See, there's the fake now. Look at the linebackers. They all froze right there. And when they froze to look back, that's exactly when the separation occurred with Beasley on Michael Young, 53.
Jeff Chandler kicking off. This one coming deep to Kevin Casper at the 5. Gets some blocking and finds a lane and takes it outside. Slipped one man, the kicker, and was taken down at the 40-yard line. Nice return. Paul Smith on the tackle. Garcia with the good fake. Turns the other way and hits Fred Beasley. And the 49ers have the lead.
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down. Make it a Bud Light.
Is that a waterman bag? Nice phone. I gotta get a cordless headset. Hold it!
Funny how the holidays turn even the most serious business people into kids again. Consider Office Depot your toy store. Because our people know exactly what business people want for the holidays. And we offer a wide variety of gifts at great prices. Office Depot. What you need to know.
You know what 5 seconds is? It's 5 seconds. You can't do anything in 5 seconds. Change a light bulb, 2 minutes if you're flying. Put your shoes on, 39 seconds at best. But that was in the time, before the playoffs, before 5 seconds became an eternity. Aikman to Irvin, Warner to Bruce, 5 seconds. Now people care more about 5 seconds than their dogs. Giving somebody 5 seconds of your time makes you a better person. That's how big the playoffs are. They took 5 seconds and created 5 seconds.
Fox tonight. Cops tackle America's funniest felons.
Have you used any narcotics tonight? LSD, PCP, heroin. What else you want to know?
Cops. Then, the incredible story of a con man who had a sex change operation. See how he became a she and eluded police. All new America's Most Wanted. It all starts at 8/7 Central tonight on Fox.
Back at Sun Devil Stadium in Arizona. where the 49ers have a 7-0 lead, and the Cardinals go from their own 39-yard line. Julian Peterson has moved up to the line of scrimmage. The handoff on first down, and Marcel Shipp takes it outside. Big gainer by Shipp. Breaks another tackle and is pushed out of bounds near the 20-yard line. Marcel Shipp, he has really established himself as a front-line running back in the NFL.
You know, when he makes runs like this is what everybody gets excited about when they've seen this guy play. And his nickname actually is Holy. When he
Holy?
Yeah, Holy Shipp when he makes runs like that, Sam. And they liked him. That's what they liked when they first saw him in training camp. McGinnis liked his power. He liked his instincts. And he said, the question coming into camp was, how come you don't have a veteran running back? How come you don't have this? He goes, I got a guy. If Thomas Jones goes down, I got a guy.
The ball spotted at the 21. The fake in the end around to Kevin Casper, but Andre Carter right there to bring him down. Pickup of maybe a yard on the play. Marcel Shipp has taken over as the starting running back since Thomas Jones went out with a broken hand.
Here's a stat that I bet nobody knows. Look at this. And I'm talking about just touches, whether it's a catch or a run. Second in the league at 6.0 behind Garner up in Oakland. Whether it's a catch or a run, you think it's Shipp?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? All the players that are out there in the National Football League, he's the least likely you'd expect, but he's getting his numbers.
Steve Bush, the tight end, split out to the right. The blitz coming. Peterson went right over the back of Jake Plummer. Julian Peterson came flying in. He's heading for the Pro Bowl, his first Pro Bowl. He's had a great year, but he just flew in and went right over the back of Jake Plummer.
They overloaded the side. Just count the numbers. You only have 2 blockers over there, and what happens is, as much as I was just raving about Shipp went the wrong way. Shipp went right. There was only two guys on the end of the line there, the guard and the tackle. The back there has to come to that side when you slide protection the other way. Shipp went right. He should have gone left.
Have to get to the 11-yard line for a first down. Nathan Poole went in motion. Plummer throws the screen to Shipp. Gets a block. Cut it back and gets down to close to the original line of scrimmage. Actually at the 22, Chicky O'Keefer. Number 91 made the stop on Marcel Shipp.
And last week, they ran the same play. This little screen, they got this thing going. And I think Shipp is a real natural guy for the screen. Because watch his instincts when he gets out here in space. He uses his body and against the pursuit. He feels where it's coming from, and he's able to gain extra yards off of that.
Bill Gramatica, a 40-yard field goal try, and he hooked it. No good. He hooked it to the left. Only his 4th field goal attempt in the last 6 games, and this one goes wide to the right. Excuse me.
I think it was all that getting beat up by Cousin Sal on the pregame show had an effect on this kick.
Yeah, ever since I got this, I feel
stronger, faster.
Yeah, I'm doing this, doing that, bang, bang, bang. You know, this thing has turned me into what's the word?
Want a more powerful phone? Switch to Sprint and get unlimited PCS Vision, unlimited night and weekend minutes, and 300 anytime minutes. And now at Sprint stores, get great deals instantly on PCS phones with full color screens.
So you just go around in your costume helping people?
I do what I can.
PCS from Sprint. Clearly, the phone to give or get.
Remington's new microscreen TCT with the only triple screen system that automatically adjusts for a closer shave with less irritation. Just imagine how it's gonna feel. Remington, what a great shave feels like.
With a pizza this deep, what more could you ask for? How about a deep discount on a second pizza? Now you can get any other medium pizza for the unbelievable price of just $2.99 when you order the Chicago dish at Pizza Hut.
I lie. That's what I do for a living.
In L.A., everyone's trying to be something they're not.
People make choices, all right? They make the wrong ones, they gotta come see us. We're here to catch the bad guy. That's the job, man.
For a second there, I thought you were cops.
But in their line of work,
This is a life of crime. You don't drop cover, you never flash a badge.
To meet my partner, Van. He's mad cool. Thank you.
when you're deep undercover,
Were you just on my desk?
No, we were just talking.
the last thing you want
Who are you guys? The real deal.
is for someone to find out who you really are.
Across the line.
and you will get served.
Fast Lane moves to Fridays, followed by an all-new John Doe, January 10th on Fox.
Heading toward the playoffs, Fox the place to be for the best pregame show there is tomorrow at noon Eastern. On the show, Terry sits down with Tony Dungy. They'll talk about the turnaround in Indy. Chris Collinsworth, what he would do with the Bengals if he were the owner. 49ers start from the 30. Short drop, Garcia, another pump fake, and he throws too far. Intended for Ty Street's flag on the play.
Yeah, the pump fake actually froze Hill. Number 21, Ronald Hill. It actually froze him out there, and Ty Streets got by him. And as he made the break on the second break, is when he reached out and grabbed him.
Defensive pass interference, number 21, first down.
You know, and Garcia can sit back there all day and pump fake. And if you're playing zone and you're looking at the quarterback at all, take a look. They're off their playing zone. Ronaldo Hill's looking inside. See him jump on that pump fake? He jumps on it. Now you got the double move on the outside. And unless you get to the quarterback or unless you get in his face and take away that pump fake with a pass rush, it's going to be a long afternoon for the Cardinals secondary.
A 15-yard penalty. Here is Kevin Barlow carrying on first down. Pushes his way up to the 49-yard line. Picked up 4 on the play as Steve Maruchi rotating his players in. Barlow has played a lot. Beasley and Hurst as he rotates all 3 of them and uses all of them in the offensive game plan.
Well, they're all productive. You know, that's a good situation to have. Barlow and Hurst, obviously 2 different kind of runners. I mean, Hurst is all speed. I mean, he's coming down. As soon as he leaves the backfield out of his stance, it's nothing but pure speed. Garcia even has a hard time getting the ball to him sometimes.
On second down, the play fake. Garcia rolls, being chased by Thompson, throws it away, and got knocked out of bounds by Ray Thompson. Garcia gets up and he's okay. Last week he went out of bounds and ran into the Gilbert Brown, and he was shaken up
a little bit. Yeah. Take a look here. Take a look at the middle of the field. When you have the fake handoff and then you have the reverse boot out the back door. Now look at this in the middle of the field. That's Stokes, and nobody is around him at all by his lonesome. But Garcia was under some pressure and was just looking towards the sideline. Didn't get a chance to look back in the middle of the field.
3rd and 6. Garrison Hurst in the backfield. Eric Johnson, the tight end, in motion. Garcia rolls.
Oh, man.
And throws to the sideline, complete for a first down to Ty Streets.
As Garcia just, except for the touchdown pass, he's been on the move a lot. I mean, he has been out of the pocket. Look at the job the guys have done up front for him, too. Look at, there's your 4 defensive linemen for Carolina. That's not good. That's not good. When you're sitting there all bunched up on top of each other at the line of scrimmage, that's not a good thing. And that's been a big problem for the entire secondary for the Arizona Cardinals.
First down at the 44. The handoff inside of Kevin Barlow. Squeezed through the hole and gets down to the 38-yard line.
Did I say Carolina?
Yes, you did. Slipped in there. But that's our last game. Next week we have Carolina.
Well, you know what? They're pretty good up front.
Yes, they are.
My apologies to Carolina.
Ronald McKinnon has been steady on defense. You look for positives for the Arizona Cardinals. McKinnon has hung in there. Thompson, who's a smaller linebacker, has played well. He's had a good year for Arizona. Garrison Hurst in the backfield. 3 wide receivers for the 49ers. It's Hurst. Squeezes through the hole. Short pickup. Taken down by Ronald McKinnon, the middle linebacker. He's made a lot of tackles already in the game. Cardinals have lost 7 of their last 8 games after a 4-2 start, and in those 7 losses, they haven't held a team under 27 points.
Well, you know, the defense has been a problem not only for the defensive side of the ball, but they've created a team problem because they can't get anything going. And then you have the injuries to the offense, and then you struggle to get points. You can move the ball, and they do, and they chew up the clock. But they need to make a lot of points, and that's been difficult to them for all the injuries on offense.
3 wide receivers for the 49ers on 3rd and short. Garcia throwing too high for Cedric Wilson. He looked right, didn't find anybody, went left, and the pass was incomplete. Brings up a 4th down, and they may go for it here.
Well, it's a kind of field position that you can. You know, you're not gambling with much.
Terrell Owens, if you joined us late, he warmed up in pregame warm-ups and was running pretty well, catching the ball. He actually gave a thumbs-up sign to Steve Maruchi, who indicated he was ready to go. The coach decided to put him down, inactive. 4th and 2. Tight end Justin Swift was out to the right side. The pass over the middle. Diving grab made by Ty Streets. It's a first down, 49ers at the 21-yard line. Well, if they don't make it on 3rd, they make it on 4th. 15-yard pickup.
This is a heck of a throw by Garcia. And the reason being is because Starks is in the middle of the field, actually closing to this side. Starks is coming this way right here. Watch him come into the picture. See, Starks came underneath him this way, and Garcia was waiting for him to clear. He saw him coming over to that side where he was looking at his receiver, waited for him to clear, and threw behind him.
Garcia 7 for 10, 81 yards. On first down, he throws again. He's got a man, incomplete. Diving effort by J.J. Stokes. Just missed. He was open, but he just missed it.
Well, look what you got here. You got a safety in the middle of the field. Just one single safety, and that what you're trying to do is you're trying to thread the needle there. You know the safety's helping the slot in the middle. You got man free underneath, and that's just Garcia just trying to thread the needle in between the cover corner on the slot and the safety in the middle, right off the fingertips. That's a ball that probably should have been called.
Hurst in the backfield, 3 wide receivers in. Garrison Hurst on the delay, cut it back, and fell down as he got to the 20-yard line. Ray Thompson covered him. Pickup of a yard on the play. Garrison Hurst.
Yeah, when I talked to you about the speed, watch Garcia. He said a lot of times when he knows that Hurst's number is called, he's got to take the ball under center and get out there as fast as he can to stick the ball to him. He says he has to keep himself aware in the huddle that who's in the backfield and what play is called because of Garrison's running style. It's so fast out of his three-point stance to the hole, he has to sprint there to get the ball.
3rd and 9. Garcia being pressured, down he goes. They get the sack. Cardinals were there. Good pressure up front, and finally Marcus Bell, number 94, took him down.
And this is a good job of continuing pressure because initially these guys are beat. See, they're blocked. Everybody's blocked. But the guys downfield were covered up, and he stepped up in the pocket. Garcia did, and that's where Bell came free.
Jeff Chandler, sorry, Bill. Jeff Chandler will attempt a 42-yarder. The holder is Bill LaFleur. The kick is on the way, and it sails wide to the right. So each team has missed a makeable field goal. 49ers had a good drive, but it stalled, and the field goal missed.
Go ahead. Open it.
Oh my gosh.
The Lexus December to Remember sales event.
It's beautiful.
Mom, open it.
You'll find incredible values whether you buy or lease.
We did it.
Go on.
The December to Remember sales event.
Hey, what you got?
Missing it would definitely spoil the surprise.
Come on, let's go.
See your Lexus dealer.
Happy anniversary, honey.
Yeah, happy anniversary.
There's something I gotta do.
Oh, yeah? What?
I love this woman! I love her!
What are you doing? Stop.
Okay, then I guess this will have to do.
Oh my God. I love this man. I love him. I love him. I love him.
There's an easier way to get the gear the pros wear. Call 877-NFL-SHOP for the biggest selection of authentic NFL gear for all 32 teams. For your free team catalog, call 877-NFL-SHOP or go to NFL Shop on NFL.com.
This Fox NFL special is brought to you by Sprint. Introducing PCS Vision. Clearly a whole new way to look at wireless. By Visa. It's everywhere NFL fans want to be. By De Beers. Declare your love this Christmas. And by Wendy's Bacon Swiss Cheeseburger and Chicken Bacon Swiss. It's better here.
Back at Sun Devil Stadium. Look at Julian Peterson, who's had an outstanding year. One game this year, played 4 different positions. Great versatile player. Steve Bush lines up in the backfield. There's a blocking back for Marcel Ship. Plumber to throw. The screen pass to Bush. Picks up a block and barrels his way up close to the 40-yard line. Jeff Ulbrich made the tackle for San Francisco.
You know, when you talk about Steve Bush, and he's a guy that was in Cincinnati, and he was cut, and he was picked up here as a free agent last year. Actually, he was a tight end with Jake Plumber at Arizona State, right here, played on this field. But Jim Mora was really impressed. He said, this guy's a big-time player. The things that, the way they use him in a lot of different roles, as a tight end, as a fullback, as an H-back.
On second down, blitz coming. The fake by Plumber. Wants to go deep. And it is intercepted. Tony Parrish picked it off on the return across the 40 and fights his way up to the 46. The ball was tipped by Ahmed Plummer, and Parrish with an alert pick on the play.
Well, they went for it. You know, they took their shot downfield. That's his 6th interception of the year. There's the tip. It was man-to-man coverage, and you like that matchup normally, but the tip ball downfield, always a problem.
Dublin, Ohio, a town divided between Wendy's Bacon Swiss Cheeseburger and Wendy's Chicken Bacon Swiss.
People, there's common ground here. Bert and Cindy, don't you both love Swiss? Yes. Of course you do. And who here doesn't enjoy hickory smoked bacon? Some like it on a whole breast filet and some on a cheeseburger. But are we gonna let that tear us apart?
Yeah. Choose Wendy's Bacon Swiss Cheeseburger or Chicken Bacon Swiss. It's better here.
Growing in numbers, growing in speed. People that come together, we are made of stars. No one can stop us now, 'cause we are made of stars.
'Twas the Sunday before Christmas. No need to feel blue, 'cause a night of Fox comedies will make you shout. Homer and Hank will light up your evening.
This is the worst thing you've ever done.
You say that so much it's lost all meaning.
Then Malcolm and Andy create such a clutter.
I don't understand it. An entire stick of butter?
So gather the family for holiday cheer. Who needs the drama? We got
Richard Gere.
It all starts Sunday with a new Futurama and King of the Hill here on Fox.
This is how high Dwight Clark jumped to make the catch.
Caught by Clark. Clark got a touchdown.
There's Tony Parrish. He's lined up at free safety over here. And what happens is he becomes man free, and he becomes the free safety deep. See, he gets in the middle of the field, and everybody's manned up. He drops back. Now watch this break on the ball. Look at the ground he covers to get to the tip ball.
20th interception thrown by Jake Plummer on first down. Garrison Hurst, hard run into Cardinals territory, down to the 43. Adrian Wilson, the strong safety, made the stop. Here's Tony Parrish.
You know, really let go kind of by Chicago in a sense. You know, he's a free agent. They had an opportunity to bring him back and didn't. They opted to go a different direction, and they signed him out here, took him right away. And here's a guy, he dislocated his elbow just a couple weeks ago.
Came in against Seattle.
Yeah, and he came back after some treatment, actually put that big brace on it and stuff, and was playing, had an interception with that thing on it. It's amazing.
First down for the 49ers, winner of the Len Eschmont Award.
Dislocate your elbow. Yeah. Just think about that. And they just put a brace on it and go.
The team award for inspiration and courage. In his first year as a 49er, Tony Parrish. It's voted by the players. The first 49er to ever get it in his first year with the team.
Not surprising.
3 wide receivers for the 49ers with Beasley and Hurst in the backfield. Garcia steps up. Got a man, Cedric Wilson, inside the 25 to the 21. Adrian Wilson takes him down. But a good pickup for the 49ers of 22 on the play.
There was 3 Wilsons on that play, Sam.
3?
Yeah, there was Adrian Wilson in coverage. There's Cedric Wilson who caught the ball. Then, of course, Wilson is the football. Oh. And they got there.
So there's always one Wilson involved.
Well, there's always one Wilson involved. This time there were 3. And it was the throw that made the difference.
First down at the 21. A.J. Stokes in motion. They fake the end around. Hurst is thrown for a loss. Dennis Johnson, number 96. Good penetration on the play. Took down Garrison Hurst. A couple of yards lost on the play back to the 24.
And you're going to see a bunch of guys coming in on that defensive line. Watch number 96. He's inside right here. Gets the push up in field. And you got to rotate him through because they're guys. You know, there's 7 or 8 of them that are up and available to play. And they're going to rotate them all through. Some guys you've never heard before. Dennis Johnson's a rookie out of Kentucky. Undersized kind of guy, but a guy that can get penetration as he just...
2nd and 13, the pump fake. Garcia throws low, intended for Fred Beasley. Didn't have much going on. No one open, and he got rid of it in the vicinity of Fred Beasley. Late first quarter, 3rd and long coming up. 49ers dominating, but it's only a 1-score game.
Well, yeah, and I think a lot of that has to do, Sam, with the short week. And Steve Maruchi said himself, you know, we didn't prepare. We didn't put in any new wrinkles. We went with our stuff. We just run. And I think when you see a breakdown and you have some of the tendencies all down of a team on film, well, that really helps you defensively.
3 wide receivers, and they split the tight end as well. Everybody out. Garcia with time. Nobody open. Rolling away. Waits and throws. Incomplete. Tried to get it to Eric Johnson, but I believe he stepped out of bounds, stepped back in, and let the pass go incomplete. Russell Davis with the initial pressure that flushed Jeff Garcia out of the pocket.
And can you see the difference? I mean, at the few times that Arizona has had a little bit of pressure, what a difference it makes and everything else. That time, Garcia had to take off, and he's got a lot of worries when you take off, and you know you have somebody breathing down your neck. Now it becomes a lot different.
Chandler, who missed from 42, will try again from 42. The kick on the way, and it is no good. He missed wide right the first time. He hooks wide left the second time, and Steve Maruchi can only shake his head and wonder what's going on. Chandler was a draft pick. When they let Garcia go, Jose Garcia, they put the job in Chandler's hands, and here he misses just wide left. I said Garcia, they let Jose Cortez go, excuse me, and gave Chandler the job, and Chandler had been 5 for 7.
Well, if you let Garcia go, you'd have a lot of teams wanting to pick him up.
That's right. So the Cardinals start from the 32. Last play of the first quarter, Marcel Shipp gets a couple on the play. And we've reached the end of the first quarter on our NFL Fox Saturday special. The 49ers, playoff bound, control the play, but only lead 7-0.
Introducing Remington's new microscreen TCT, built for closeness, designed for comfort, with the only triple screen system that automatically adjusts for a closer shave with less irritation. Now, just imagine how it's gonna feel.
I've been really trying, baby.
So you like it, huh?
For the ultimate in closeness and comfort, the new Remington. What a great shave feels like.
You're watching the NFL on Fox.
Everybody's got a little Jeep adventure in them. So you'd better hurry to your Jeep dealer because they want to make this a record-breaking month. Now's a great time to get a Jeep Grand Cherokee with all these great offers. 0% APR financing for 60 months. No monthly payments for 90 days. Plus the protection of a 770 powertrain limited warranty. So get to your Jeep dealer for this factory-authorized opportunity before January 2nd and find the Jeep Adventure in you. Check one out today.
Do all your last-minute holiday shopping in one stop at Menard. Like lined leather dress gloves, $6.47 a pair. A CD player is $29.87. For the garage or workshop, check out this Stanley Deluxe Halogen Work Light, $19.63. Choose from these 4 different power tools, $9.97 each after $5 rebate. A Team Pro basketball system is $65.95. Plus, a Menard gift card is always a great gift idea.
More season's greetings to you all from Menards.
Mad TV's got John Bon Jovi.
Merry Christmas. All new Mad TV. Late night tonight on Fox.
Sam Rosen and Bill Moss back at Sun Devil Stadium in Tempe, Arizona.
Sam, when I see all that red on red of the jerseys,
yes.
Look at the Cardinals jerseys. Look at that red on red. Then you see the green grass and the red and the green, and all I can think is, Happy Holiday.
Oh, he's singing.
Only for you.
Thank you. Merry Christmas, everybody. From all of us at Fox. Taking on the toss to Marcel Ship. Turns the corner. Gets across the 40. Up to the 41-yard line. Some important games on Fox tomorrow. One of them involves the Giants, who are still alive at 8-6, trying to find a way to make their way into the playoffs. Led by Tiki Barber. Last couple of weeks, help from Ron Dane in the running game. Amani Toomer's had a big year catching the football, and the fine rookie Jeremy Shockey's going to the Pro Bowl. Giants defense always tough. They go into Indianapolis to meet the Indianapolis Colts tomorrow on Fox. They got to find a way to stop Marvin Harrison.
Now, is it true that in New York they're calling him Jeremy Gramatica?
No.
Are you? That's what you told me.
No. Handoff inside to Ship, and a big hit by Jeff Ulbrich. And that's going to be real close to see where they mark the forward progress. Ship was looking for short yardage on a 3rd and less than a yard. And they'll bring the chains into measure.
Brandon Moore in there as well. 56 got the first hit. And Ulbrich cleaned it up.
And he just made it. First down, Cardinals. Marcel Ship, in his 2nd year out of the University of Massachusetts, has proven to be a very valuable running back. Coach Dave McGinnis loved him in training camp. He was a special teamer all of last year. And given a chance to play, originally was going to be the backup to Thomas Jones. But given a chance to carry the ball, he's rushed for well over 700 yards. Ship and Makovica in the backfield. The play fake by Plumber. He throws it outside through the hands of Makovica, the fullback.
You know, you've been talking about Ship, and hopefully for Arizona, their Ship has come in because, and for Jake Plummer. When you talk about Jake in the years he's been here, look at Adrian Morrell in '98 just barely broke 1,000 yards.
And they made the playoffs.
And beat Dallas in the playoffs that year. And then look since then. That's their leading rushers since then. You imagine if he had a 1,500-yard or heck, a 1,200-yard back every year. What a different world it would be for Jake Plummer.
On 2nd down, the short drop, and the pass intended for McCadley. A little behind him. Brandon Moore covering on the play, the rookie out of Oklahoma. He's done a good job.
That's preparation. That's what that was. That's film study. Watch 56 and watch him break on this when he sees it. He's going to see this slant, and he's jumping on it before. See that? That's a player that has studied film and understands patterns. And when you're looking at the wide receivers for Arizona, you know they're only going to do a few things. Heck, Kevin Gansford, he just got there. He can only do a few things.
Brandon Moore, the younger brother of former Cardinals wide receiver Rob Moore. Plummer over the middle, incomplete. Tony Parrish covering on the play on Freddie Jones, who wanted an interference call and got a late flag. Bob McElwee, 27 years in the NFL, and there's the call for interference on Tony Parrish.
Defensive pass interference, the linebacker. Automatic first down.
Well, he said the linebacker, but it should have been Tony Parrish, number 33.
Yes, it was. And a lot of times, you know, you're just looking at the middle of the field. You think that's where the linebackers roam. And sometimes, you know what, Tony Parrish plays like a linebacker. Easily mistaken.
Cardinals shifting, 2 tight ends in. Bush lines up as a fullback. Marcel Shipp follows him, bounces it outside. Beautiful tackle on the play by Derek Smith, the middle linebacker. Derek Smith, 6 years in the NFL and has had over 100 tackles each of the 6 years.
He is playing by far the best football he's ever played in the NFL. When he was in Washington and playing, he really struggled. He made a lot of mental errors. I don't know whether it was a system or what, but in this system, the way he's playing in San Francisco the last couple of years, he's out. He's been playing outstanding football. Last week, he had over 17 tackles, and the guy just keeps getting better each week.
On second down, Plumber gets time, throws short to McCadley, and he's hit right away. Picked up a couple on the play. Jeff Ulbrich, the linebacker, with the hit on Jason McCadley. McCadley's getting a lot of experience. The rookie out of Alabama wasn't expected to see much action this season.
Well, you know, look at what has happened to the Birds. Their wings have been clipped, so to say.
David Boston, Marte Jenkins, Frank Sanders, who's still in uniform but inactive the last couple of weeks, and Brian Gilmore, rookie with great speed. Third and long. Plumber steps up and throws, and he's got a man. Kevin Casper down to the 31-yard line. It's a first down. Casper's hurting, but he wants to play. This is a big opportunity for him. 16-yard pickup.
Well, you know what? Watch Jake Plumber. He knows what he's dealing with when that pocket closes on him fast. Watch him jump right up in the middle of the pocket and get by Chiki Okifor. And that was just stepping up, jumping up. He felt the presence. He felt it coming and just stepped up in the pocket. He bought that play time.
Picked up 15 on the play as they spotted at the 31. Shipp the lone setback. Shipp spins and gets across the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 on the play. Derek Smith again in on the tackle. Smith in his second year with the 49ers after 4 years with Washington. I think Steve Mariucci and Jim Mora Jr. talking to us, Bill, they want that secondary settled down. Get those guys healthy in the secondary.
Well, that's a big part of it. Yeah, absolutely. They need their guys back. They want Zach Bronson back, and he heard his person back today.
The pump fake, and then the pass to Steve Bush at the 25, wrestled down by Jeff Ulbrich. They'll need that secondary strong for the playoff run.
Well, you know, it's been an area of concern for him, you know. When you're giving up a lot of yards in the passing game and you're injured out there, and you have a rookie that's been forced to play in different positions even, and it's been a tough go. So they need their veteran guys back. Even a linebacker, you know, they want Jamie Winborn back bad. And he's been out 12 games, and they need him back. They say he's a big part of our pass defense as well, and when he comes back, he's going to go.
Brings a lot of speed to the defense. Third and about 3.5 out of the shotgun. Plumber rolling and throwing. He's got a man. It's Kevin Casper. There's a flag on the play. He's got enough for a first down, and we'll check out the flag. And it's against the 49ers. It'll be a first down for Arizona. Illegal use of the hands.
Illegal hands to the face. 29 defense. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Ahmed Plummer, the man called for the penalty.
Well, you know, they're on both sides. You got that new. You see all the leagues doing it. See these trail routes where they stack behind each other. Now, when he comes off the line of scrimmage, those hands come right up into the face mask. Now, you're allowed to get the jam. They see the trail route on that side, too. And when you're in man coverage, if you play it up tight, you're setting yourself up to be picked. It's a very difficult thing to try to defend. If you're in your zone, now you have to count which one's going to be coming off first in your zone.
Bush in motion. The play fake. Now the handoff to Shipp, who spins and maybe picked up half a yard on the play. Well covered by the 49ers. Derek Smith made the tackle.
You know, Jim Moore lets his guys play. Kiefer gets blocked. Now the perimeter's blocked. But watch the other guys fill to the outside. Even if Kiefer battles his way through. And that's part of what Jim Moore's whole philosophy is. Jim Moore's philosophy on defense is, you know, it's not about out-coaching the other coach. It's about having your players outplay the other players on the field. And he puts his guys in positions to get after the football. That's one of their best assets.
Cardinals with 3 wide receivers. Short drop by Plumber. Try to hit Kevin Casper. Ahmed Plumber was covering on the play. No relation to Jake. Good coverage by the third-year man out of Ohio State who missed last week with a groin injury.
Well, with all these plumbers around here, Sam, you know we're not going to have any cloggage problem here in the stadium. Well, the sinks and everything will be fine. The drains. We got a couple plumbers right here.
Jake in his 6th year, 13th play of the drive. 5 defensive backs in for the 49ers. Ronnie Hurd is in, number 38. 3 wide receivers for Arizona. Plummer rolls, waiting for someone to come open. Decides to run. Inside the 10, knocked out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Good run by Jake Plummer, who had a 34-yard run for a touchdown against the 49ers earlier this season.
I talked to him down the field before the game. He said, you know what, I'm going to take off running today. I'm going to run. He said, I want to run for 100 yards today. That one was 14 of them right there. But he said a lot of the problems he has is running. He says he can't get run up in the pocket. He said a lot of times the other teams you'll see, you know, the pocket will open up a little bit. You can take off running in the pocket. When he runs, it has to go outside the ends first and then take it upfield.
2 tight ends in. Marcel Shipp in the backfield. Bush shifted. Shipp carrying. No gain on the play. Derek Smith leading the defensive charge of the 49ers. Hey, you talk about running quarterbacks, mobile quarterbacks. The best of them all is Mike Vick. Dante Culpepper has had a strong year running the ball. Every year he's been in the league. Donovan McNabb before he was injured. Steve McNair, always a threat to carry the ball. Jeff Garcia, 5th in the league among rushing quarterbacks. And then there's Jake Plummer, who's not too bad on his own. His numbers today, 2nd and goal at the 4 for Arizona. Steve Bush in motion. Plummer throws, got a man, touchdown, Kevin Casper. A beautiful drive by the Arizona Cardinals. Capped off on the pass to Casper. His first NFL touchdown. Look at him holding that football. He won't give that one up. The 3rd team he's been with this year, Denver, Seattle, and the Cardinals pick him up, and he's limping, but he's got a touchdown.
Don't pat him on the head. He had a concussion last week.
Right. Grammatica's extra point is good. The Cardinals have tied the game at 7. Jake Plummer showing his versatility, running and throwing. Touchdown, Arizona.
Danny sets me up on this blind date with this girl, Angela, and I'm thinking she's a little shy. She gets up and starts shaking it right in front of the table. So she says, take me to Vegas. We're having the time of our lives. It's kind of getting hot, kind of getting dirty. She's got this sexy tattoo with a knife piercing a heart.
Wait a minute. Angela?
Thank you. Yeah.
That's my sister.
Life is best told over a great tasting Miller Lite at a place called Miller Time.
That's so funny.
Can you keep a secret? Look what I bought Mommy for Christmas. Your mom gave me you. Yes, she did.
This holiday, how do you thank your wife for the best Christmas ever? Diamond solitaire earrings from Kay Jewelers would be a great start, and you can be assured of 2 things. First, that every Kay diamond is hand-selected for exceptional beauty, and second, that she'll absolutely love them.
The little angel assured me you'd love this.
The little angel was right.
Every kiss begins with K.
Since I logged on to NFL.com, I found out who holds the single-season sack record. It's
to Michael Strahan.
I got the weather forecast for my next home game. Yep, cold.
Since I logged on to NFL.com, I can email my brother.
I can communicate better with my teammates.
Let me check that one more time. Oh, what do you know? Michael Strahan.
I found Super Bowl highlights.
This Fox NFL special is brought to you by the Lexus December to Remember sales event, now through January 2nd. By K Jewelers, this holiday season, shop K Jewelers. Every kiss begins with K. By the Oral-B 3D XL. Protect your teeth and gums with the Oral-B 3D XL. Brush like a dentist. And by Burger King. Get a Simpsons talking watch for just $2.39 with the purchase of any value meal.
Kevin Casper picked up on waivers, making the touchdown toss from Jake Plumber to tie the game. 15-play drive for Arizona. Low line drive kick, bounces down, taken by Cedric Wilson at the 14. Tries to take it outside and is out of bounds up at the 33-yard line.
Take a close look at that touchdown. That thing was a beauty. They ran it on the outside. McCanley ran it in. Casper to the post.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we've got no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Trip to the city of your choice for 8. Free.
Come along, boys.
Shopping. Free.
Just a few more blocks.
Entertainment. Free.
No cats in this one, right?
I don't think so.
Time with people who make you feel warm and fuzzy. Priceless.
Let's go. Drive fast.
Use your MasterCard and you could win a getaway with people you're closest to in our Priceless Memories sweepstakes.
Imagine you're an ordinary Joe who earns $19,000 a year, given the opportunity to take 20 women to a chateau in France.
Oh, my goodness.
Convince them you had $15 million.
All the blood's rushing to my head.
And make them fall in love with you.
He's tall, dark, and handsome.
The question is, how long could you keep it up? Can true love survive a little $50 million lie? Joe Millionaire, a new reality series premiering Monday, January 6th on Fox. The talent is hotter.
What's going on? What's going on?
The stakes are higher.
I didn't think it was that bad.
And the excitement is bigger than ever.
See you in Hollywood.
I can't believe it. I made it!
The next American Idol. Be there from the first note to the final vote. Tuesday, January 21st on Fox.
It actually wasn't Casper to the post, but it sounded so good, Casper to post. What it was, though, McCadley on the in pattern and then to the pylon on the corner route by Casper. And what that does, if you play man, then you're going to get picked. If you play zone, then you got to switch, and it becomes very difficult down there in that short part of the end zone. And you can see the separation for Casper.
49ers fourth possession, quick outside, completes it to Ty Streets. He dives across the 40-yard line. Let's check out an update on Mini Miami. Go ahead, JB.
Hey, Sam and Bill. Earlier in the day, it was Minnesota upsetting the Miami Dolphins. Take a look at Randy Moss' little spin move. Chunks this one 13 yards, as Terry would say. And they go on to win it with a 53-yard field goal. We will tell you what this means for the playoff picture in the AFC and, of course, the NFC at halftime. Back to Sam and Bill.
Thanks, JB. How do you figure out the NFL? Go figure. Miami's driving for a playoff spot, and they're beaten by Minnesota. Congratulations to Mike Tice. Garcia throwing wide of Eric Johnson. So here's the standings in the AFC. And again, look at that. Look at all the teams that are still alive for the playoffs. And Miami 9-6 with the loss. Tomorrow night, the Jets 7-7 are at New England 8-6 as they battle in the AFC East.
Only two teams in the AFC are out, are Cincinnati and Houston.
Unbelievable.
That's like the NHL. The AFC is like the NHL. They play all season long to eliminate two.
No. It's better than that. 3rd and 4. Garcia throws. Head completes to Cedric Wilson. He has a first down as he gets up to the 49-yard line. Kobe Reinhardt took him down, pickup of 9 on the play. Third catch for Cedric Wilson.
And he's been pretty impressive. You know, you can see that he's got a little something to his game. Excited to be playing, obviously, with T.O. down.
And he's standing next to T.O. right now. Cedric Wilson, second-year man out of Tennessee. They only have 4 wide receivers. And one of them down today is Terrell Owens with the groin injury. In motion, Ty Streets. Kevin Barlow, strong run, gets close to the 42-yard line, picks up about 9 on the play. Dennis Johnson, number 96, made the tackle.
Well, take a look. You know, if you're going to run, might as well run behind the Pro Bowlers. Watch Newberry get up on McKinnon, and then right there, Stone gets that seal. And then you have a hole. It's you know, you talk about all the intricacies in football, and we have 265 plays we're going to do the game with, and our playbook looks like the yellow pages, but it all comes down to simple things: blocking and tackling.
Derek Deese is in at right tackle, did not start at left tackle, did not start the game, as he's been bothered with an injury, but is playing. That short pickup close. Looks like it's going to be a half a yard short of the first down yard marker. Bob McElwee wants to check it out with the chains. There's Derek Deese. 19 consecutive games without giving up a sack. He's not a big man for a tackle. Actually started in the NFL as a guard.
He's a smallish kind of tackle, if you will, but he reminds me now of the mold of a Tunch Ilkin. If you can remember back, Tunch played tackle, and you'd look at him and say, "You're a tackle in the NFL?" But he relies on his skills, and you watch him. You put on the film, you watch him pass block, and he gets out there. Sometimes it looks unorthodox, but he always gets his job done.
This guy has played every position on the offensive line. His 11th year out of USC. 2 tight ends in. Beasley and Hurst in the backfield. Make it Beasley and Barlow in the backfield. 3rd and about a foot for San Francisco. Hand off to Beasley. He's got the first down yardage inside the 40. 49ers have moved the ball well. This is their 4th possession. First one, they marched for a touchdown. The second and third ones, they stalled and tried 42-yard field goals, and both missed. So they moved the ball well offensively.
And you know what they're so good at, too, is coming with so much of everything. That when you play them, you see the split backs, you see the I backs, you see the formation, you're going to see 2 tight ends. You see a lot of different personnel packages and a lot of different formations.
From the 38 of Arizona. Short drop. Garcia throwing deep. Incomplete. Intended for Ty Streets. Well covered by Ronaldo Hill on the play.
A little bit of pressure on the quarterback by Marcus Bell. And just that little bit of pressure could have made the difference in that completion or incomplete pass. And that's the importance of a pass rush. And that's when you get there, good things happen. When you don't, bad things happen. And for the most part, Arizona has struggled with not getting there and having bad things happen to them.
2nd and 10 for San Francisco. And tied at 7. And Jeff Garcia didn't like what he saw, stepped away and calls timeout. Timeout, the 49ers trying to mount another drive. Game tied at 7.
What's brown to me? One word: Mahoney. Mahoney does the work of 3. So instead of 3 different guys for ground deliveries, overnight, and international.
Hey, how you doing?
And 3 different pickup times, all I need is 1 Mahoney and 1 pickup. You wore the shorts for TV, didn't you?
One driver, 1 pickup, 1 reliable network. UPS, what can Brown do for you?
The dentists at Oral-B are on a mission to protect your teeth and gums. Their ultimate weapon, the Oral-B 3D XL. The only toothbrush to combine a high-tech head like professionals use with a pulsating 3D motion. It cleans below the gum line, preventing and even reversing gum disease. Mission accomplished. Is it any wonder more dentists prefer brushing with the Oral-B 3D XL? Brush like a dentist.
This is Jake Plumber of the Arizona Cardinals. Jake helps the United Way build stronger communities by supporting educational outings.
Ostriches and giraffes are best
Jake
friends.
has a lot of pride in his team.
The best exhibit here. Did you know that the cardinal is one of the most feared birds in the animal kingdom?
Cardinals, what about eagles?
Cardinals eat eagles.
What about falcons?
They eat them too.
It doesn't look so tough.
Well, he just is. The little fella's got a big heart. Shh, okay, listen. Boom, 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 boom.
Let it go, Jake.
Boom, boom.
This Fox NFL special is brought to you by UPS. What can Brown do for you?
It's right around the corner in January. Fox Sports Net introduces 54321, the only show that takes you inside the world of extreme sports each and every night with breaking news, event highlights, and insider features you won't find anywhere else. 54321, premiering weeknights this January only on Fox Sports Net. On 2nd and 10, Barlow trying to get outside, and the Cardinals all over it. A flag on the play. Holding against the 49ers. Ray Thompson with a tackle on Kevin Barlow.
Ray might even been the one that been held too.
Holding, number 78, offense.
Yeah.
10 yards, second down.
I think he got up on Ray Thompson. Ray Thompson, he gets up. Watch the 5-man look. Here's Ray Thompson outside. He's the one that's going to get held. But 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 is out here. So you stuff the line on this, and they're anticipating run. And that's what makes this whole thing get shut down. Held and still made the tackle. Ray Thompson.
Sets the 49ers back to the 48. Garcia throws, completes to J.J. Stokes. Down to the 39-yard line. Tomorrow on Fox, looking for a playoff berth of the Atlanta Falcons. They're home against the Detroit Lions. Michael Vick, Warwick Dunn, Dan Reeves trying to get his team into the playoffs. His 3-4 defense has done a good job, led by Pro Bowler Keith Brooking. The Falcons, 8-5-1, trying to make their way into the playoffs. A big game tomorrow against the Lions, right here on Fox. Garrison Hurst, the lone setback, 3rd and 10. The play fake, Garcia steps up and wide open. And completing to Cedric Wilson at the 24, it's a first down.
And Cedric Wilson wants a face mask.
Picked up 15 on the play. You can see how upset he is, but for Cedric Wilson, this is becoming a big day with 4 receptions.
See Garcia steps up in the pocket and find Wilson settling down in the zone. Again, there was 3 Wilsons, Sam. It was Adrian, Cedric, and the football.
Cedric Wilson came into the game with 9 catches. He has 4 today on first down. Kevin Barlow gets a couple down to the 22. Ronald McKinnon on the stop. Have to say something about the Arizona Cardinals, a team that has had only 1 winning season in the last 18 years, and Dave McGinnis is just trying to turn that atmosphere around, and it's been tough this year with all the injuries, but his team has really competed. Last week, a tough loss, as you mentioned, in St. Louis Sunday night, 30-28, losing right at the end, and they're battling here today. On second down, Garcia with time, he throws, completes it. Fighting his way is Ty Streets. They'll mark his forward progress close to the 15-yard line. We have reached the 2-minute warning. The 49ers continue to move the football. They haven't been able to put up too many points. Still tied at 7.
This Fox NFL special is brought to you by Gateway, a better way.
Get an amazing Gateway holiday deal for home or office. Buy 1 award-winning PC and get a 2nd award-winning PC free. Purchase a Gateway 700XL PC or a Gateway 600XL notebook and you'll get a Gateway 300S PC free. Get one and give one. Call 1-800-GATEWAY now for free shipping on all home PC purchases. The Gateway 600XL uses the mobile Intel Pentium 4 processor M.
Go ahead. Open it.
Oh my gosh.
The Lexus December to Remember sales event.
It's beautiful.
That looks good.
Here's a nice one.
What is this?
Outside.
You'll find incredible values whether you buy or lease.
Go on.
The December to Remember sales event.
Hey, what you got there?
Missing it would definitely spoil the surprise.
Come on, let's go. You like it?
See your Lexus dealer.
You know what impossible means? Don't even try it. Impossible can't happen. Impossible says, what are you, crazy? That's impossible. But not anymore. Not since the playoffs. Now impossible is just a starting point. Impossible is a negotiation. Impossible means Tom Brady, a second-string quarterback drafted in the 6th round, can catapult millions into euphoria. That's the magnitude of the playoffs. They've changed the English language. They've made impossible possible.
There's the 49ers Pro Bowlers. They have 6 of them in there. 2 of their offensive linemen get the nod. Ron Stone, 65, and 62, the center, Jeremy Newberry. And, you know, when you're talking about 3rd and inches and you're down here in the red zone, this is how you make Pro Bowls.
Barlow and Beasley in the backfield. Barlow follows Beasley down to the 10-yard line for a first down.
And when you need it in a couple inches, well, you know, you got to go behind. If you're going to get that tag as an All-Pro, and it's 3rd and inches, well, we're going to go behind you. That's exactly what they do. Look at the double team down, and then Newberry gets up on the backer, and they get that whole push. Look at that pile going that way. That's how you get to the Pro Bowl.
He needed inches. He picked up 5. Ron Stone went to the Pro Bowl 2 times with the Giants, and now once in his first year with the 49ers. 2 tight ends in, Johnson and Swift. Garcia gets time, waits, throws outside. Great leaping grab by Justin Swift. The tight end, he's out of bounds after a short pickup. They'll mark the ball inside the 9-yard line.
Well, this wasn't what they're looking at first. I mean, this is a second read. They were looking for Johnson in the middle of the field, but he got covered up quick. Watch Johnson. He gets covered up real quick by Raynoch Thompson, I'm sorry, and then they get over the top. He's wide open in the flat. The DBs, the secondary, are pushed off by the receivers, and Swift just cleared out into the flat and actually fell down and had to get back up to make the catch.
Kevin Barlow, the lone setback. In motion, Ty Streets. Barlow takes the toss. Couple of blockers. Oh, he's upended. Ronaldo Hill. Outstanding play. Barlow stayed on his feet and fell forward to about the 7-yard line, but a nice play by Ronaldo Hill, who was blocked and knocked down on the play.
Well, you know, here comes Ronaldo Hill. He closes on this. You're talking about a cornerback filling. He never hits the ground. That's why they're still good. That's why you can get up and gain a few more yards. He just kind of rolls over the pile, Kevin Barlow does, and no body part hits the ground.
Nice play to slow it down by Ronaldo Hill. The 49ers have called timeout. Under a minute to go in the first half. 49ers at the 6-yard line trying to punch it in.
Welcome to the kingdom.
Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there yet?
No.
Simpsons Talking Watches, now only at Burger King. Just $2.39 each with the purchase of any value meal.
Cool your jets, man.
Burger.
Collect all 4. And our big double cheeseburger is just 99 cents. With 2 slices of melted cheese and 2 juicy flame-broiled patties. More beef than a Big and Tasty. Hurry, offers end soon.
I cannot believe this present. It's so cool. It's the best gift ever. That's basically the reaction I want from my whole family.
We've got lots of gifts that'll do that.
Let's start with the kids.
Bring your list. With CDs, games, DVDs, and more, we've got the gifts electronics lovers will love. And tons for under $50. Circuit City, we're with you.
Wow, great gift.
Exactly.
He doesn't care about the rules. He doesn't care about the other drivers. only thing he cares about is winning.
Now, Winston Cup champion Tony Stewart.
Oh, you believe that?
Tries to conquer NASCAR's legendary track. The Daytona 500 returns this February, only on Fox.
Fox tonight. Police say he's a violent robber on the run with his pregnant 15-year-old girlfriend. Help bring him in. Plus, the con man who had a sex change operation. See how he became a she and eluded police. America's Most Wanted, all new at 9 tonight.
Cardinals defense has not been able to stop the 49ers on third down too often in this game.
Well, nobody's been able to stop the 49ers on third down. They got the best third down ratio in all of pro football. Heck, Garcia, his passer rating on third down is 115.2 with 13 touchdowns and 0 interceptions on third down.
3rd and 6 for a first down, 3rd and 6.5 for a touchdown. Garcia with time, throws, deflected away. Good play by Ray Thompson in the middle of the field.
Big play. They had the tight end open in the middle of the field. Eric Johnson, that's who they were looking for. Garcia, and Eric Johnson ran a great route. He planted his foot on the strong safety, Wilson, and came inside. Watch this route on Wilson. Bang, he plants his foot, comes inside. He is open right there. Raynoch Thompson makes a play on the ball. Outstanding job by Thompson. Just staying at home and reading the quarterback's eyes.
Jeff Chandler, who's missed his last 2 attempts from 42 yards. This one is from 24, and this one is through. So the 49ers have broken the tie, regained the lead. It's 10-7. Jeff Chandler, 1 for 3 in the game. We'll be right back.
Happy holidays.
My older brother is Staff Sergeant Clarence Freeman of the United States Marine Corps. Since his deployment overseas for Operation Enduring Freedom, we still keep in touch while he and his shipmates defend America. You can bring other military families together this holiday season by joining the NFL and VFW in donating to Operation Uplink. Just log on to NFL.com VFW to find out how you can provide a prepaid calling card to a member of the military who would like to call home. This year, give to someone who gives you the gift of freedom every day.
NFL on Fox tomorrow starts with a pregame show and then some big games. Giants at the Colts, Lions at the Falcons, Saints at the Bengals, all with playoff implications. Later on, Rams and Seahawks will play the NFL on Fox.
I'm way excited about that, too.
You should be.
I get to go, honestly.
We can watch some games tomorrow.
Absolutely. I get to go home and watch the boys. I get to watch the pregame show, watch all my buds calling the games. That'll be outstanding. You know, you don't get the time to do, we're usually doing something on Sunday, and you don't get to see all the different crews. I'll have all those TVs going at home on the couch.
You know, you set the VCR, though. You watch some games, right, when you get home?
How many VCRs you got, Sam?
Lost count. Chandler kicking off to Kevin Casper.
You're doing pretty well, aren't you?
Takes it from the 11. Runs into a crowd at the 30 and falls forward to the 32. There have been some great things in the NFL this year. A lot of excitement. There have been 22 overtime games, the most ever. There have been 38 punt and kickoff returns for touchdowns. That's the most ever in NFL history. And the scoring is up this year. 44 points per game scored combined in games this season, the most since 1970. NFL excitement.
It's unbelievable. The passing's up too. It's really become a passing league.
Parcels ship on the inside handoff, knocked down on the play by Derek Smith.
And another thing, you know, Sam, too, the injuries are up as well. The injuries are up this year too, and I think that all those things that we talked about were related to speed. And when you have that much speed on the field, you're going to have injuries. Watch this guy right here, 98, Julian Peterson, Pro Bowler. Why? Because he gets to the football no matter where he's at. If the quarterback's holding the football and he's rushing or blitzing, he's going to get there. If he's in the middle of the field playing linebacker, he's going to get there. If he's outside lined up, whether it be strong safety, which we will see sometime today, or at cornerback, he'll get there and make plays. The guy, when Maruchi talks about him, he talks to the whole team about him. He said the reason he's going to the Pro Bowl, first-time Pro Bowl, is because he contributes to the team in all different aspects. And Maruchi wants all players to be that way.
He was injured his first 2 years. That held him back. This year he's been injury-free, been able to go in the weight room, the training room, done a good job. Plumber trying to run away, but they got him. Brought down on the play by Andre Carter, his second sack of the game, and the third 49er sack of the game. Time winding down, no huddle offense. Plumber trying to call one last play here as the time winds down. Everybody out. Plumber throws it short to Marcel Ship, and he is hit immediately by Julian Peterson. Good job by Peterson. First half comes to an end. The Visa halftime report is coming up next with JB, Terry, Howie, and Jimmy in the studio. They'll check out the highlights of the Minnesota win over Miami. Take a look at the playoff picture and get you updated on what's going on around the NFL. The Visa halftime report is coming up. We're at halftime. The 49ers leading the Cardinals 10-7.
'Twas the Sunday before Christmas. No need to feel blue, because a night of Fox comedies will make you shout. Homer and Hank will light up your evening.
This is the worst thing you've ever done.
You say that so much it's lost all meaning.
Then Malcolm and Andy create such a clutter.
I don't understand it. An entire stick of butter?
So gather the family for holiday cheer. Who needs the drama? We got
Richard Gere.
It all starts Sunday with a new Futurama and King of the Hill here on Fox.
She was looking for laughs. He wanted to be taken seriously. How they found love on the set of Just Married.
We love each other. That is all that matters.
Michelle DeSalms gets straight talk from Brittany Murphy and Ashton Kutcher. Sunday on Fox 17 News at 10.
At 10, it's news. At 11, it's history.
Before the snap, before the kick, get the latest on the Lions. Catch the Ford Lions Report Saturday night at 10:30, Sunday morning at 11:30 on Fox 17.
Everybody's got a little Jeep adventure in them. So you'd better hurry to your Jeep dealer because they want to make this a record-breaking month. Now's a great time to get a Jeep Liberty with all these great offers. 0% APR financing or $1,000 cash allowance. No monthly payments for 90 days. Plus the protection of a 770 powertrain limited warranty. So get to your Jeep dealer for this factory-authorized opportunity before January 2nd and find the Jeep adventure in you. Check one out today.
To go to Arby's.
Get Arby's new Golden Ribbon Stemware featuring a 22-karat gold rim and festive holiday scene. Only 99 cents each with each soft drink purchase. Arby's, give in to your grown-up tastes.
Chrysler invites you to preview our holiday collection, featuring our best-selling collection of minivans, now with a special holiday bonus. Now choose one of 3 Sony personal entertainment packages when you buy any new Town & Country minivan. Plus, get 0% financing for 60 months on select minivans. Or choose cash allowances up to $3,500. But hurry, this invitation ends January 2nd, so see your Chrysler dealer today.
The Visa Halftime Report is brought to you by Visa. It's everywhere NFL fans want to be.
On San Francisco's initial drive, take a look at Jeff Garcia looking one way, going the other, and hooking up with Fred Beasley. Garcia went to 5 different receivers in the first half, and San Francisco nursing a 3-point lead over the Arizona Cardinals as we welcome you to the Visa halftime here in Los Angeles. A full house indeed. And let me turn to the guys. And I guess so the big boy won't get upset, Jimmy, let me just say, tough, hard played first half.
Yeah, tough, hard played first half, but you have to wonder, you know, where's the incentive for the San Francisco 49ers? They're not going to better their situation. They know they're going to rest the majority of their injured players next week versus St. Louis on turf. And, of course, Arizona playing right now for pride. And obviously, it's a different football team without Terrell Owens on the football field.
Yeah, but Howie, they don't want to go into the playoffs with 3 straight losses. They lost last week. If they lose this one, which I don't think they're going to lose, and then maybe lose next week against St. Louis, no guarantees. I'm not on a limb. But they don't want want to go into the playoffs, losing 3 straight games. They want to be sharp. And I'm sure Steve Maruchi would like to have a bigger lead than 10-7, even though he is resting some players.
I tell you, you know what? I say this again. A couple of weeks ago I said, if I am the owner, if I owned the Cardinals, I would tear up McGinnis's contract. And I would give him a 10-year extension because I love the way he coaches. His teams, although they lose, folks, they have lost like 8 or 9 of their starters.
A couple of weeks ago, it was 5 years. Now it's 10. You take Jake Plumber over Jeff Garcia.
Wait a minute.
Jake Plumber over Brad Johnson.
If I was Dave McGinnis, I don't know that I would want to be locked in for 10 years. He may be a better coach than that.
No. He is a great coach.
Yeah.
I do think he wants to be
I think the entire organization needs to pick it up a little bit, get more talent.
This is something we're going to address tomorrow on our show. We're going to talk about
while they continue to debate that, let me tell you that Miami was hoping it could have picked it up a little earlier today when they took on Minnesota. Moss and Chris Carter greeting each other.
Got a little love going on there. I didn't think they really liked one another, but here's some folks that like one another. Jake Wheeler, Chris Chambers, 59-yard touchdown reception. Safety got out of there because of a good job of faking by the quarterback. Wheeler. Reverse, Moss spins, avoids the sack or tackle, and then lays this baby out there to Dwayne Bates. 13-yard touchdown. It's 17-14 Minnesota, and then Gary Anderson, 50-yard field goal. He nails it. The original kicker, Hayden Epstein, injured on a kickoff, or as he would have attempted. He's their long field goal guy. 20-17, the Vikings take care of the Dolphins.
Miami's lost. The Dolphins were thinking the AFC East title. That loss today now opens the door for New England, which was in the hunt for the AFC East title anyway. It also opens the door for the New York Jets. Miami still well positioned for the playoffs, but conceivably, theoretically, could be bounced out of the playoffs as a result of that loss and other scenarios that could develop heading down to the last game of the season. And Jimmy, you take a look at this. Wannstedt's got to be a little upset.
Well, he knew that he is going to have to go to New England next week and win that game. But he could have won the East if he could have won this game and the Jets beat New England here tomorrow night. But, yeah, he's got to be sick because, losing this ball game on the road. But they have played so poorly on the road. They're 2-5. 2-5 on the road. And so they got to go on the road again next week. Cold weather. It's a tough place to play. Plus, New England's going to have a lot of incentive in that ball game. It's going to be a difficult game.
Well, Oakland back in the driver's seat right now. The question is, do they have enough on defense? They have the tiebreaker with Tennessee if they both finish at 11-5, and they have the tiebreaker with Indianapolis if they both finish at 11-5. And who would have thought both New York teams, both the Giants and the Jets a couple of weeks ago, looked like they were kind of floundering. And now the New York Jets, if they run the table here, they have an opportunity to maybe win a division.
The league gets what they want, Jimmy. I know you want to say something. They get parity.
Everybody's forgot about one team. No Pro Bowlers, the Tennessee Titans. They have Jacksonville left. They have Houston left. And they're going to end up winning 11 ball games. They could be a team that sneaks in there without a Pro Bowler and have home field advantage.
And you're telling me Steve McNair doesn't deserve to be in the Pro Bowl? I don't believe in Pro Bowl the way they vote for that thing. Anyway, it's a joke. But the fact that he did as well as he did there in Tennessee, and that team started out 1-4, JB. What are you smiling about? But I'm upset. That just to me is just stupid. I don't see how that happened. But you're right. Tennessee could be the team. The leading vote getter
for the Dallas Cowboys was Larry Allen. He didn't even play but a few games this year.
I'm seconding Terry's remarks as far as Steve McNair is concerned. The Titans have won 8 out of the last 9. He's a good quarterback.
Yes,
Visa halftime continues after this.
See, there, I threw that back in your face. How'd that feel?
Feels real good. I can handle it.
I saw it over here.
Visa is proud to celebrate the fans this season. Visa, it's everywhere NFL fans want to be.
America's #1 pregame show is ready to hit primetime. It's Fox NFL Saturday Night.
Saturday night? I do my best work on Saturday night.
It's a television event that can only happen in primetime.
Primetime, baby. I'm ready.
Fox NFL Saturday Night, coming January 18th.
Winston Cup champion Tony Stewart tries to conquer NASCAR's most legendary track, the Daytona 500, this February, only on Fox.
This ordinary Joe just inherited a fortune. These are the 20 women who are vying for his heart.
He's a hottie.
And this is the secret you'll know from the very beginning. Joe's $50 million inheritance isn't real.
What's the
But they won't find out until the bitter end. Joe Millionaire. Can true love survive a little $50 million lie? A new reality series, Monday, January 6th on Fox.
Welcome back to the Shrine Auditorium. Oh no, look at these two. That is quite a dress. I could never wear that color, but wait. Who's that? Girl, that is fly. This throwback's a classic.
Man, thought we was going to the game.
Get it, we here now.
I'm feeling that fitted cap. Word to your mother.
And word to your father. I think word to the whole family.
Call it back, shorty!
All right, back here on the field, we'll see Maruchi. In the first half, he seemingly dominate offensively, but it doesn't show on the scoreboard. Are you concerned at all about that?
Well, I thought our defense was playing well, except for the one drive. We gave them a couple of penalties and Jake's long run for their touchdown, but we got to be better in the red zone, score more touchdowns when we're near the red zone, and then if we have to kick a field goal, we've got to make them.
All right, second half change up at all?
Keep playing. Got to score more touchdowns, though.
All right.
Basketball on Fox 17, where the big boys play.
Get to Menards for great holiday gift ideas. Kids will love Mega Blocks, just $6.99. And Extreme Cycle is only $14.99. This Little Tykes toy chest is $19.99. A Cookin' Around Sounds kitchen is $29.99. Or how about this deluxe camping kit that includes an 11 by 7 foot tent, 2 folding chairs, 2 sleeping bags with air mattresses, all in a wheeled carrying bag, just $79. Plus, a Menard gift card is always a great gift.
More season's greetings to you all from Menards.
At 200 miles per hour, man and machine become one. NASCAR on Fox 17 will blow your doors off. Putting the pedal to the metal. We've got your road rage. NASCAR on Fox 17. Where the winners get the glory and the losers eat dust. Fox 17 Sports, where the big boys play. Brought to you in part by Menards and GMC Truck. Catch the Fox 17 Basketball Blitz Tuesdays and Fridays on Fox 17 News at 10.
My name is David. I play offense. I play center. I play guard. I play defense. Vincent end. Sometimes I play tackle. Sometimes I play defense. Because I play right guard. I play linebacker. I play running back. I play fullback. I play right guard. Tackle. My name's Casey, and I play football.
Welcome back to Sun Devil Stadium in Tempe, Arizona. Teams returning from their respective locker rooms. First half, first time San Francisco had the ball. Good drive down the field, capped off by Jeff Garcia's pass for the man out of the backfield, Fred Beasley, the fullback, scoring for the first time this season. And then the answer for Arizona, touchdown pass to Kevin Casper's first NFL touchdown that tied the game. Field goal for the 49ers late, made it 10-7 for San Francisco. Steve Maruchi, I think, doing a lot of what he wanted to do. He's resting some players. Hurst isn't playing all that much, but I think he'd like to have a more comfortable lead so he can get some more guys out of the game.
Trivia question for you.
Yeah?
Who is Bill LaFleur?
Bill LaFleur is the holder for Jeff Chandler.
And
he's no relation to, and he's the punter.
He's the punter, who we haven't seen yet today
right.
for San Francisco. See, you didn't know because nobody's seen him. You talk about what San Francisco's been doing. I mean, they're marching the field. They're doing whatever they want to do. The problem, though, has come when they get down that tight end of the end zone down there. They can't punch it in for exactly what Steve was talking about. No touchdowns. They're missed field goal opportunities. I'm sure Steve Maruchi would love a more comfortable lead, as Jimmy Johnson was talking about at halftime, so that he could do some resting of some players, get this game put away.
You know, the only LaFleur I know is Guy LaFleur.
Guy LaFleur.
The little flower. The Hall of Famer of the National Hockey League. Well, Steve Maruchi telling our Kevin McCabe they needed to get more touchdowns. I thought a little subtle shot at Jeff Chandler, who missed 2 makeable field goals, and that's got to make the coach a little bit nervous heading for the playoffs.
Well, a number of things. And you know, there's a lot of reasons behind a lot of shots that are fired sometimes. He was a drafted kicker. You know, who drafted the guy may come into question. You know, when you talk about Steve Maruchi, and one thing, every time at this time of year, at the end of the year, his name comes up in a contract kind of squabble or some kind of what's going to happen, where's he going to go? And here's a guy that just continually wins and wins. He and his coaching staff have been the only common thread through the whole time he's been there. The front office continually changes, all different titles in and out of the place, and they just keep winning.
Bouncing kick by Gramatica, picked up by Cedric Wilson. On the return across the 30, and now the 40. Taking it outside down the sideline. He's out of bounds in Cardinals territory at the 47-yard line. Great field position for the 49ers. Let's go down to the field to Kevin McCabe for an update. Kevin.
Well, good injury news for the San Francisco 49ers offensive lineman Ron Stone, the veteran from Boston College, taken off right before the half, had x-rays done on his right fibula. He is back out here the second half. They were negative. The x-rays were negative, and he'll try to give it a go if he can in the second half. Guys?
Thanks, Kevin. He has been replaced by Kyle Kosher. There is Ron Stone on the sideline. Rookie out of Arizona State, local product. Garcia rolling, throwing, has time, streaks, and he's got it inside the 20, down around the 15-yard line. Nice lead, soft pass by Jeff Garcia, and Streets got behind Dwayne Starks on the play.
Well, when you get in this look here, Raynoch Thompson is going to come upfield. Now, when you're a rusher, you've got to maintain some kind of pass lane. See, when he goes over the top, he gives up contain. And, you know, they're trying to do different things with different people to create some kind of pressure. But, you know, when you have to force guys to do things they're not used to, that sometimes can be the result.
First down at the Cardinals, 14. Garrison Hurst takes it outside, inside the 10. Gets down to around the 8-yard line. So a good start to the second half of the 49ers. A 37-yard kickoff return, followed by a 33-yard pass. And they're inside the 10 in the red zone, where they've stalled a couple of times in the game.
You know, I think, Sam, that if you get a touchdown here, you seriously consider, you know what? I think we've done what we've come here to do. And let's get some guys out and take care of them. I haven't even had the punt yet. Our offense is doing good. Our defense has done well, except for one series.
Hurst got a good haul, fighting his way to the goal line. Touchdown! How about that run by Garrison Hurst? He carried Adrian Wilson into the end zone. That was quick. 49ers did that in a hurry.
Kickoff return in 3 plays. Well, this is a draw play, and once Garrison Hurst gets the ball in his hand, the draw play is usually meant to hit, you know, right up in the middle. You come right up center, guard, right in that area. You know, you act like you have everybody pass block and act like it's going to be a pass, and then hand it off, and you gash him in the middle. Well, the middle was clogged up. Garrison Hurst just freelanced and found his own hole.
Hurst with his 8th rushing touchdown. That's a career high for him. Chandler's extra point is good.
Take a look. This thing's supposed to hit right up in there. He just waits and bounces that thing outside, finds his own hole, keeps those feet turning. Touchdown, Niners.
Congratulations! You've launched the pink slip virus. Your office is now infected. They'll soon trace it back to you. Good luck finding a new job.
Want to get away? Now you can. Fly Southwest Airlines for just $39 to $99 each way when you purchase by January 20th.
You are now free to move about the country.
Dude, those rocks look a little loose. Are you okay, Jim?
No, Jason, hurry up.
Hang on, man. I'm coming. Okay, give me your hand. You're okay.
Dude, do me a favor. Don't tell anybody about this.
Okay. Oh, Mom! Oh, help! Oh.
I wasn't crying.
Life is best told over a great-tasting Miller Lite at a place called Miller Time.
This telecast is copyrighted by the NFL for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or of any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the NFL's consent is prohibited.
'Twas the Sunday before Christmas. No need to feel blue, because Fox has 2 comedies that'll make you shout, "Woohoo!" Homer and Hank will light up your evening.
This is the worst thing you've ever done.
You say that so much it's lost all meaning.
Catch The Simpsons followed by King of the Hill at 8/7 Central, Fox Sunday.
Don't miss a note. The next American Idol premieres Tuesday, January 21st on Fox.
This Fox NFL special is brought to you by Miller Lite. Life is best told at a place called Miller Time.
Garrison Hurst started his NFL career with the Cardinals, a first-round draft pick, played here 3 years, and after a 1,000-yard season was cut before the 1996 season, left elbow being iced down. Chandler's kick, a line drive, juggled by Steve Bush. He carries it up to about the 34-yard line before he's taken down. And the ball came loose. 49ers say they have it. And let's see what the officials think.
I don't know if any officials saw it, Sam. I think they just blew the play dead. They believe it was dead.
Hawthorne came out of the pile with the football, while McElwee says it's 49ers ball.
You know what that was a case of? That was a case of just getting excited and jumping out of the pile and saying, "We got the ball, we got the ball." And the officials are standing there looking at each other and said, "I guess they do."
Dave McGinnis is going to challenge it.
You are so wonderful.
Thank you.
I mean, you're so pretty and tall, and who does your hair? And your smile. I know I'm babbling on, and meeting you, it's just made my day.
You're just saying that because I'm on TV.
You're on TV?
Use any Visa card this holiday season and everyone will want to be nice to you. Because each time you use your Visa card, you could win $10,000 for you and $10,000 for a friend.
Oh my gosh, I think you are so wonderful.
Won't hook up to our TV.
You don't want your gift of a DVD player or video game system to make the holidays blue because it can't be used. Come to Radio Shack and get the RF modulator. It's a cool little adapter for TVs that can't hook up those new electronics.
Sorry, baby. I should have checked the TV.
Check your TV to see if it has the right hookups, and if it doesn't, get an RF modulator from Radio Shack.
There's an easier way to get the gear the pros wear. Call 877-NFL-SHOP for the biggest selection of authentic NFL gear. For your free team catalog, call 877-NFL-SHOP or go to NFL Shop on NFL.com.
Winston Cup champion Tony Stewart tries to conquer NASCAR's most legendary track, the Daytona 500, this February, only on Fox.
Will the winner fall for the man or the mansion? Joe Millionaire, the ultimate test of love versus money. A new reality series, Monday, January 6th on Fox.
The play, the runner's knee is down. There is no fumble. First down, Arizona on the 35-yard line.
So the challenge about being down by contact, and there's the left knee down. And then the ball pops out. So the ruling on the field is overturned. And it remains Arizona ball at the 35-yard line. 49ers with a 10-point lead. Cardinals go with 2 tight ends. Steve Bush is now lined up as the fullback. Pressure from the outside. Plumber completes to McCadley up at the 44-yard line. Pickup of 9 on the play. Second catch for the rookie Jason McCadley, rookie out of Alabama. And has some good speed and has been pressed into a lot of action with all the injuries to the wide receivers.
You know what Jake has been good at, and I've seen them do in the past, is, and I don't think they do enough of with him, is when they go the hurry-up offense, where they just sugar huddle and go and don't let the defense make changes on the field.
Ship carrying Andre Carter with the tackle. And it looks like it's about a foot short of the first down marker. Andre Carter getting in quickly. Carter's had a couple of sacks in the game, has played well. Second-year man out of California, now has 11 sacks on the season.
Big personnel in the game for Arizona.
Second and less than a yard. Make that third and less than a yard. The toss to Ship. He takes it outside, and they pile him up.
Julian Peterson, Andre Carter.
That call.
No. They tried to get a little tight bunch formation. They had big personnel out there, 2 tight ends, a fullback, Ship, and 1 wide receiver. They get in a little covey right here and try to pin the linebackers inside. I'll tell you, Carter really stuffed that whole side up. Andre Carter just shoved everything up inside and didn't let anybody get to the perimeter, and then the backers all filled.
And Jeff Ulbrich was there, number 53. And the Cardinals are forced to punt, second punt of the game for Scott Player. Good high kick. Cedric Wilson late wave for the fair catch, and it's down at the 1-yard line by Michael Stone. Outstanding coverage, 55-yard punt, and Stone gets down and downs it at the 1. See, Wilson, he thought about returning it. Put the arm up, let it bounce, hoping it would go into the end zone. It didn't.
Hey, look, it's only $1.
Don't waste your money.
Freeze! Pam needs a second opinion. Luckily, T-Mobile has a camera phone that doesn't cost a fortune. Carry on.
The ivory toad of Shanghai.
Can I borrow $1?
Introducing the $100 camera phone, only from T-Mobile.
Get more.
Introducing Dockers, flat front mobile pant.
Nice pants.
With a pizza this deep, what more could you ask for? How about a deep discount on a second pizza? Now you can get any other medium pizza for the unbelievable price of just $2.99 when you order the Chicago dish at Pizza Hut.
I lie. That's what I do for a living.
In L.A., everyone's trying to be something they're not.
People make choices, all right? They make the wrong ones, they gotta come see us. We're here to catch the bad guy. That's the job, man.
For a second there, I thought you were cops.
But in their line of work,
This is a life of crime. You don't drop cover, you never flash a badge.
To meet my partner, Van. He's mad cool. Thank you.
when you're deep undercover,
Were you just on my desk?
No, we were just talking.
the last thing you want
Who are you guys? The real deal.
is for someone to find out who you really are.
Cross the line, and you will get served.
Fastlane moves to Fridays, followed by an all-new John Doe, January 10th on Fox.
Ron Stone, the Pro Bowler, remains out. The rookie 7th-round pick out of Arizona State, Kyle Kosher, number 72, is in at right guard. They've got another rookie at left guard, Eric Heitman. 49ers start from the 1 with Beasley and Barlow in the backfield. Fred Beasley, the fullback, gets about a yard. Ronaldo Hill wrapped him up. Kyle Vanden Bosch was there as well. Second half started with the 49ers on a 37-yard kickoff return by Cedric Wilson. That was followed by a 33-yard pass play. Garcia to Streets. Garrison Hurst found a hole and took it in. Hurt his left elbow on the play and has gone to the sideline. Two tight ends, Eric Johnson and Justin Swift, in for the 49ers. Barlow the lone setback. Swift in motion. Garcia throws out of the end zone and just dropped off the fingertips of Ty Streets. If he holds on, he may go all the way with that one. And that was a well-thrown ball.
Oh, he had the inside on Ronaldo Hill, and there was no safety over the top. There was no help, and as you said, there was nothing but clear sailing, buddy. Clear sailing.
Just off the fingertips of Ty Streets, who has stepped up this year in his 4th season out of Michigan. Beasley and Barlow in the backfield. Justin Swift, the tight end. This is 3rd and 9. Garcia in trouble, throws incomplete. Nobody there.
You know what?
Cardinals want a grounding flag, but no flag comes out.
I would agree with you on that.
Absolutely.
First punt of the game for the 49ers, coming up from deep in their own territory.
I think that's 2 points.
I think it was intentional grounding in the end zone.
Absolutely.
Huh?
I think that's a safety.
It's a pretty good argument there.
There's nobody over there, and the pocket was closing fast, and he wasn't outside the tackle box.
Arnold Jackson is standing at the 49ers 45-yard line. Bill LaFleur is the punter, and he gets it away. Jackson steps up, it bounces, and is down at about the 41-yard line. So great field position for the Arizona Cardinals. They're down by 10, but have a chance here to make it close.
Excuse me.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and
37. It's 37.
It's a nice hat.
Thank you.
You just saw Lady in half without any repercussion.
Whoa.
Are you Italian?
No. Flaming lips. You're up.
Introducing the Media Center PC from HP, powered by the Intel Pentium 4 processor. Your TV, music, photos, and videos, all living happily together inside one powerful home computer with the Intel Pentium 4 processor. Call or visit one of these retailers.
The phrase average Joe was coined for a reason. Joe's a guy who wears a shirt that says Joe on it. Joe doesn't steal the girl, he's the guy you pal around with, but not since the playoffs. Now Joe's a bachelor from Alabama who changes everything. Joe's a guy who carries New York City on 2 bad knees and guarantees victory. Joe's not just a name, it's an idea. Fathers expect more from a kid named Joe. That's how big the playoffs are. They took the name Joe and made it Joe.
This Fox NFL special is brought to you by Southwest Airlines, proud sponsor of the NFL and official airline of Super Bowl 37, by HP and the new HP Media Center PC, by the new Remington Microscreen TCT, what a great shave feels like, and by Docker's Stain Defender. Don't be the one without it.
Going back to that play on intentional grounding, here's the tackle box with your tackles, and what happens is Garcia throws that thing. There's no receivers around, and that's intentional grounding in the end zone. That flag should have been thrown, and that should have been 2 points, I believe, for the Cardinals.
I would agree with you. Deep drop by Plumber, and he's throwing way downfield. He's got a man. It's incomplete. McCadley was out there. Tony Parrish came over late.
In and out of the hands of Parrish. That was almost Parrish's 7th interception of the season. He just couldn't hold on. He had it for a moment.
McCadley was open on this play, though.
You know, there's a guy that, you know,
well,
you want to have an argument about a Pro Bowl? If you're going to have an argument about the Pro Bowl, there's a guy you can argue about.
Tony Parrish?
You know, absolutely.
Yeah. 2nd and 10. Makovicka and Ship in the backfield. Nathan Poole in motion. Plumber rolling, being rushed, gets rid of it, incomplete. He was about to be hit by Andre Carter.
Something didn't look right about that.
Carter getting a lot of pressure on Jake Plummer.
Trying to get outside the pocket. You know, they've been doing a lot more of that lately, moving Jake Plummer around. Trying, you know, when you're in a desperate situation, you really got to, you know, tweak and turn things around on your offense and defense and find different ways to try to get something accomplished.
Trying to block him with the fullback, though, and Carter he's tough. Here's 3rd and 10. Everybody out. Pressure from O'Keefer. Plumber slipped him, looking, gets rid of it, and completes it for Marcel Shipp. He's got a first down at the 26. There's a flag on the play. Down around the 20-yard line. We'll check that out. Great play by Jake Plumber to get away from Chicky O'Keefer.
5-yard face mask foul, 24 defense, enforced from the end of the play.
That's on Mike Rumph. Can't understand it.
O'Keefer comes with the pressure very quickly. As you can see, he's in the backfield. But you know what? If you lose Jake Plumber, this is what you lose. Jake Plumber, in the majority of his games, has been playing from behind. He's played in about 96, 97 games in his career here. And I'd say 3/4 of those games, just a guesstimation, I don't know. But he's always playing from behind. He has to freelance out there. He has to make something happen. The majority of the time, he always ends up doing it.
First down from the 21. Good hole for Shipp. It closes quickly as John Keith and Derek Smith combined on the tackle.
Take a look at Jake Plummer. Started the second half, only 22 games with a lead out of 94 games. 63 games he's trailed. 9 games he's tied. 22 comeback wins. I don't know. I don't know. Call me crazy, but I would blame all the last 6 years on Jake Plummer. Are you kidding me?
Plummer with a short drop and a pump fake. Here comes pressure from the outside. He gets rid of it. It's incomplete. Casper was tied up by Ahmad Plummer at the goal line. Late blitz from Jason Webster off the corner. Brings up 3rd and 6 for Arizona.
That's a tough duty. You think about those numbers?
You know, I think when you look at a guy like Jake Plummer, there's many teams that would want to have a quarterback like him who can throw the ball well, who understands the game well, and is so mobile.
3 different offensive coordinators in this situation.
On 3rd down, Plummer throws and completes it to Kevin Casper. At the 10-yard line inside the 10, it's a 1st and goal. Big 3rd down completion.
You know, I think one of the ways you measure a quarterback, because you can't measure a quarterback by team. I think you've found that over history. You look at teams, and you know you have to look at the overall team. But one way you can measure a quarterback is by comebacks. When you're down and you're able to bring your team back. Jake's got 22 of them in 6 years. Wow.
On 1st down, Shipp, no hold. Tackle for a loss. Derek Smith. The ball came loose. 49ers have it. Shipp fumbled the ball. And Julian Peterson recovers for San Francisco.
Now the officials don't know whether or not he was down. They're going to get together and try to talk on this. They're signaling it's San Fran ball. See if his knee was down and before that ball came out. That's
and out. Ball's out.
Ball's out. San Francisco 49ers.
Big turnover. Big turnover, and the 49ers stop the Cardinals.
Fred, who knew 1 cup of coffee could do that much damage?
Fred, is a printer supposed to smoke like that?
Hey, Fred, I think I fried the motherboard and the fatherboard, too.
Dealing with technology is hard. That's why CDW makes buying it as simple as possible by having brand name technology products in stock so you can get what you need when you need it.
Fred, where are you going? My email's still down.
CDW, the right technology right away.
Got a buck? You're in luck. With juicy, ripe tomato, crisp leaf of lettuce, a big beefy patty. Ah, the irresistible big and tasty. One of many incredible tastes. Every day, only on McDonald's Dollar Menu.
Exquisite half-carat diamond jewelry. Your choice, just $149. There is joy in here. At Zales, the diamond store.
Only Remington has the most cutting blades, the fastest cutting speed, and the most total floating head action. How important is that? Well,
How important is a close, comfortable shave? Remington, what a great shave feels like.
Mac is not a cop. He's Al Capone with a badge.
What are you mixed up in?
We killed a cop. We've got to get Vic Mackey off the streets. I'm a different kind of cop.
The Shield in all new season, January on FX.
Kevin Dyson reaches to the goal line. No!
Derek Smith forced the fumble, Bill.
Julian Peterson was there to pick it up. And I was telling you about Derek Smith. I just think he's playing fantastic football the last 2 years. It must be the system he's in here in San Francisco, because this guy has just got it turned on.
From the 20, Garcia throws, completes to J.J. Stokes. Gets about 4 on the play. 49ers came into today's game plus 10 in turnover margin, tied for 3rd in the NFC. They don't turn the ball over much. They force some turnovers. It's been a staple of the Steve Maruchi era and coaching regime. They don't do such a great job. Arizona, meanwhile, you can see the numbers on them. They've turned the ball over twice in the game today, and the last one was a killer. Garrison Hurst dances through the hole, gets up to about the 29-yard line. Tomorrow, games with playoff implications. One involving the New Orleans Saints, led by Aaron Brooks. Deuce McAllister, one of the best running backs in the NFL. The Saints will be on the road. Kyle Turley will be blocking up front. And they've got the fine receivers. You saw Dante Stallworth and Joe Horn. It's New Orleans, it's Cincinnati, it's on Fox, and it's a big game with playoff implications. Saints are 9-5 in the NFC South. Streets in motion. Hurst got a first down. Still spinning and working his way up to the 24-yard line. So Hurst, despite the sore elbow, coming back in there and gets the first down.
You know, when you hear that sound that you just heard there, the rumble of thunder, that's when the offense is winning. That's when the ground game is going. When it sounds like a rumble of thunder, you gain yards. When it sounds like a crack of lightning, then the defense is winning.
Garcia throwing on first down, being chased, gets rid of it and completes it to Ty Streets across midfield into Cardinal territory. A first down. He picked up 17 on the play.
Dave McGinnis has called the emotional card continually this year, because that's the only real thing he has. When he looks at this defense, you talk about a no-name defense. He's looking at it out there in the field. So you have to call the emotion card, and he's been calling it all year. But if he ever needs one time for them to just stop them right here on this possession and get the ball back to the offense and don't let this game get out of control, it's right now.
Hurst, his 10th carry of the game, spinning for a couple of yards on the play. Wayne Starks makes the tackle.
Watch 82, the tight end, Eric Johnson, right here. He was a receiver in college, and he's just learning to play the tight end position. And I think the guy's playing it extremely well, especially the way he runs his routes. But when he gets down in there tight, he has to learn how to block. There he gets poked in the eye, I think by Kyle Vanden Bosch, and he gets the head down, and then it just becomes useless. But that's the world down inside, because when you're on the end, you're just like an offensive tackle.
49ers empty backfield. Garcia steps up and runs and slides forward to the 40-yard line. Raynoch Thompson was there to stop him, a yard short of the first down. Jeff Garcia, last time the 49ers were here in Arizona was the changing of the guard at quarterback. Steve Young was injured. Garcia took over. And since the middle of the 2000 season, he's the second winningest quarterback in the NFL, second only to Brett Favre.
Then wouldn't it be the changing of the quarterback
rather than the guard?
Yeah.
Speak.
I know. You're way above me.
Beasley carrying for a first down to the 37-yard line. And the 49ers offense continues to roll. They have picked up yardage. They've moved the ball well. And I think Steve Maruchi would like one more touchdown to get a comfortable lead where he can start resting some people.
Take his guys out and let the chips fall as they may.
On first down, Kevin Barlow, the lone setback. Garcia throwing too high, intended for J.J. Stokes.
Oh, Jeff wishes he had that one back. After he was throwing his fist down the ground, he hit himself in the head. I mean, he knew he had him. He had Stokes where he wanted him, on the move. Look at that. Post pattern, and just threw it just out of reach. And then afterwards, take a look at him afterwards. If you can see him. Well, you can't see him there, but Garcia, he was hitting his helmet and throwing his fist up and down. He knew that one was on him.
Ninth play of the drive for the 49ers. Barlow and Beasley in the backfield. Garcia gets time. He's got a man. It's the tight end Eric Johnson, out of bounds at the 29-yard line. A couple of yards short of the first down. Adrian Wilson took him out.
No, last 2 weeks, this guy's had 16 catches, and he was out for a couple weeks. He missed 4 weeks. He had lower back problems, and they gave him an epidural down there and tried to calm it down. But when he was at Yale, he was a wide receiver and kind of the run and shoot style offense, and he was always the slot receiver inside. And he knew coming out that if he was going to have a chance to play, it wouldn't be a wide receiver. So he started gaining a lot of weight. He went from about 225 up to 250. He's about 245 right now, he said. But he's a great route runner. Can really knows the ins and outs of his zone.
On 3rd and 2, they converted again. Ty Streets with a first down at the 26-yard line. His 7th catch of the game. His career high in the game is 8. Ronaldo Hill made the tackle.
You know, Ty Street has really improved his game, and the biggest area that he's improved in it on is how he creates separation. J.J. Stokes started out the season. Then he missed time from week 6 to 8 with a knee injury, and that's when Ty Street took over as the starter, and that was the big difference, the separation he created.
49ers now 10 for 15 on 3rd down conversions. Garrison Hurst picks up 3 on first down. Garcia, excuse me, Bill, I just want to update Garcia, 18 for 30, 213 yards.
This offense, I've played against it. I understand it, and it's so tough to defend. If you do not have a dominating front four to be in the backfield to disrupt everything, they just sit there and nitpick you to death. And as a defender, it takes everything out of you. You see what they do. They get you outside, then they stretch the field on you. Then they come back and bang you a couple times with some runs.
The pump fake, Garcia dancing around, throws, and it's incomplete. May have hit the offensive lineman, but it falls incomplete. Fred Wakefield may have knocked it down for Arizona.
Yeah, it may have been. I think that may have been a tip ball.
49ers.
Look at the time of possession.
Yeah, they have control of the ball, especially here in the second half. And close to 300 yards offense. They took over on the fumble at the 20-yard line. They are 11 for 15 on 3rd down conversions. Garcia throws off balance and completes it to Johnson, fighting his way close to the first down marker, but he's just a little bit short.
And this is what I was telling you about, what he does so well, finding his area against his zone. Watch him plant his feet and then settle down and understand where it's at, where the defenders are at.
Justin Lucas and Raynoch Thompson bring down Eric Johnson. Looks like they're going to bring in the chains for a measurement. I think he's going to be about half a yard short, maybe a foot short. Late 3rd quarter. 49ers led 10-7 at the half. Trying to open up that lead wider. They scored the only touchdown of this 3rd quarter. Trying to capitalize on the turnover. Dave McGinnis trying to keep his team in there, but 49ers continue to march up and down the field.
You know, Sam, I think that they found a guy that they need in Eric Johnson at tight end.
You like him?
He had to complete that offense. I do. And you think about the 49er championship offenses, the players they've had there, John Frank and Brent Jones, they're the same kind of guy. Eric Johnson is them.
Here's 4th and a foot. And the handoff to Beasley, and I don't know if he made it.
I don't think so.
Great job by the Arizona Cardinals.
The ball's loose. The blue flag is down. I think that's a fumble.
Yes, and it's Cardinals ball. They've got it.
No matter what, they've got it.
Great job by the Cardinals inside.
Now watch the handoff. I don't think Garcia ever gets the ball to him. See that? See how the ball slid down his jersey? He never got his hand on it.
Yeah, Beasley never had it.
Yeah, when he turned around, it didn't look like he got the ball into his stomach, and Beasley didn't clamp the ball good enough. He didn't bring those arms down around it and just clamp it, you know, like a jaw. Watch, take a look at the ball, kind of just rolls down his stomach.
Beasley never got the hands closed around the ball, and the 49ers turn it over on the fumble. And on first down, Marcel Shipp gets up to close to the 20-yard line. So a big, turnaround there for the Cardinals with the 49ers driving.
I think you have to be happy if you're Steve Maruchi with your ability to march the ball and control it. I don't think you can be happy with what's happened in the red zone with the missed field goals and missed opportunities. That's not the kind of team you want as you head towards the playoffs.
Out of the empty backfield, Plumber gets time, goes to Marcel Shipp, and he's brought down at the 25-yard line. And time winding down here in the third quarter. Ahmed Plumber made the stop on Marcel Shipp. 4 catches in the game for Marcel Shipp. As the third quarter comes to an end, the only score in the third quarter, a quick touchdown by the 49ers after they took the second half kickoff and marched down the field. We go to the fourth quarter. 49ers lead the Cardinals 17-7.
You're watching the NFL on Fox.
Come on, we got a show, people. We got a show.
The designers at Chrysler invite you to preview our holiday collection. A national event featuring our latest styles and designs, where you can get 0% financing on the sporty Sebring sedan, awarded the 5-star frontal crash test rating. Plus, get the added security of our 770 powertrain limited warranty. So consider this your invitation and see your Chrysler dealer today.
Get Arby's new Golden Ribbon Stemware, featuring a 22-karat gold rim and festive holiday scene. Only 99 cents each with each soft drink purchase. Arby's, give in to your grown-up tastes.
Everybody's got a little Jeep adventure in them. So you'd better hurry to your Jeep dealer, because they want to make this a record-breaking month. Now's a great time to get a Jeep Grand Cherokee with all these great offers. 0% APR financing for 60 months. No monthly payments for 90 days. Plus the protection of a 770 powertrain limited warranty. So get to your Jeep dealer for this factory-authorized opportunity before January 2nd and find the Jeep adventure in you. Check one out today.
Catch the Ford Lions Report Saturday night at 10:30, Sunday morning at 11:30 on Fox 17.
Sam Rosen and Bill Moss here at Sun Devil Stadium in Tempe, Arizona, where the San Francisco 49ers have a 17-7 lead as we begin the fourth quarter. Cardinals with the ball. 3rd and 3.
Look at this.
Making 3rd and 2. You see the stack formation outside. And they've got the first down as Kevin Casper gets across the 30 up to the 33.
Goodness. Did Casper take a lick? Wow, Tony Powers at the end of this. Look at this. You talk about a trail route. Huh? That's a whole troop. Now they get him downfield and they start blocking downfield. Then they throw that little smoke pass outside, which just becomes a screen. But watch this. Watch at the end of that. Parrish just lays a lick on Casper.
And here's empty backfield with Marcel Shipp split out wide to the right side. Plumber throws almost intercepted and dropped by Julian Peterson. He had a touchdown in front of him, but he couldn't hold on.
That was him walked all the way out on the slot receiver that time. Julian Peterson, and then he just breaks on that little out pass. Couldn't hang on. Well, Jake's got to see that. You don't throw that to a guy that's just in his first NFL start. You've got to be able to see where your defenders are.
On second down, Plumber with a deep drop. Getting pressure, and down he goes. They've got the sack. Josh Shaw, the rookie out of Michigan State, tripped him up. 4th sack of the game for the 49ers. Jim Mora signaling the defense he wants, but they put some young players out on the field now. Sean Moran is in there, and there's the trip up by Josh Shaw.
You saw Moore doing that box, talking about that. What that is, it's a defense called box poach. It's no defense. You watch the square. It's the box of the secondary.
On 3rd down, Plumber throws to Marcel Shipp. He dropped
big
it.
Hit again. Parrish, unbelievable. Is he all over the place?
He paid a price. Tony Parrish with a big hit on Marcel Shipp.
See, you know, that's when you talk about the crack. You hear that crack, that lightning, bang. That's when the defense is winning. When you hear the rumble going, the thunder rolling, that's when your offense is winning.
Cedric Wilson is deep. Scott Player with his 3rd punt of the game for Arizona. This one is short and bounces down at the 40. Good roll for the Cardinals. Stopped at the 29-yard line.
Sam, when you get the bang going on defense,
yes,
and the rumble going on offense, and it's both happening for one team, that's when you have dominance like San Fran has right now.
Things haven't been the same since you came into my life. You found a way to touch my soul, and I'm never, ever, ever gonna let it go. Happiness lies in your own hand. It took me much too long to understand how it could be until you shared your secret with me. Something's coming over. Something's coming over me. My baby's got a secret.
Here you go, sir. Domino's new Buffalo Chicken Kickers.
Wow, real baked chicken delivered right to my door. You must be pulling my leg.
No, sir. That would be your dog.
Introducing Domino's Pizza Buffalo Chicken Kickers. Tender cuts of all-white chicken breast with a kick of spicy buffalo flavor baked through and through. 10 pieces for $5.99.
Man, that's good chicken.
Get the door and get a kick out of dinner tonight. Now get an order of Cinesticks free when you buy a large one-topping pizza for $9.99.
This Fox NFL special is brought to you by GM, the car company in overdrive. By Visa, it's everywhere NFL fans want to be. By Domino's Pizza, get the door, it's Domino's. And by Circuit City, we're with you.
Last possession, the 49ers had the ball for nearly 7 minutes, 14 plays, 63 yards, and wound up fumbling away a chance to score and maybe put this game way out of reach. Now they start from the 29 with Beasley and Barlow in the backfield. Jeremy Newberry still in at center. Garcia still with it, and he finds J.J. Stokes up across the 40. He's got a first down at the 41-yard line. 3rd catch of the game for J.J. Stokes, the 8th-year man out of UCLA, who has been surpassed by Ty Streets in the lineup.
Well, you know, it's always been the topic of conversations when you say the name J.J. Stokes. You know, you always talk about the potential and when's he going to fulfill it. And, you know, he was handed the job as a starter, and He went down to injury, and it's part of the deal. You know, you don't meet expectations. Whatever those expectations are they put on you, somebody else is going to come in there and get an opportunity.
Kevin Barlow fighting his way up to the 45-yard line. Ronald McKinnon makes the tackle. The big news on television, well, America's #1 pregame show is moving to prime time Saturday night, January 18th. Fox NFL Saturday night. JB, Terry, Howie, Jimmy, Jillian, Jimmy Kimmel grab the spotlight. It should be a great night. January the 18th. Only on Fox. We didn't get that last wave from Terry. Always want that. On second down. Barlow stopped for no gain on the play. Baron Tanner, the defensive tackle, number 92, made the tackle. Arizona Cardinals have 12 players on injured reserve and have 2 more, Pete Kendall and Frank Sanders, who should be on injured reserve. So you're talking about a team that's just been decimated by injuries this season. We talked about the wide receiver position, but the offensive line has been affected. The defense has been affected. She's taken a lot out of them, but they have hung in there in this game and last week. They need to stop. Garcia throws, and it's dropped by J.J. Stokes.
You know, that's the second one that he should have caught, and that's part of the things when you talk about, you know, what's wrong with this guy, where is he, how come he's not starting, or what has happened to him. Well, when you're a receiver and the ball hits you in the hands and that's the outcome, you're going to be on the bench.
Bill LaFleur with his second punt of the game. Arnold Jackson is deep for Arizona, standing at about his own 13. LaFleur gets it away. Jackson lets it bounce, and it's picked up by the Cardinals and returned by Kobe Reinhardt. And he's across the 25 up to the 26. Kobe Reinhardt looked around, had some room, picked up the ball, and returned it 18 yards.
When it hits the kicking team, Rumpf, the ball's going to hit Rumpf right there. See, it hit his foot and then his hand. Now it's down right there, so you can go ahead and pick it up and gamble the run. Even if you fumble it, it still comes back to that spot. Cardinals ball.
Wow, MP3 player, digital camera, DVD player, very nice. Looks like somebody's kids are going to be very happy this holiday.
Kids! Could you? I'll be right.
Something for everyone. Circuit City has tons of great gift ideas this holiday season. Circuit City, we're with you.
Hey, my wife loves these things. All wives love things.
Could you?
Honey, I'm stuck in North America. Would you write this down, please? You go south through Canada.
Need a lot of minutes? Switch to Sprint, and for just $30 a month, get unlimited night and weekend minutes and 300 anytime minutes. And get a free PCS phone instantly at Sprint stores.
Boy, that was embarrassing.
It never happened.
PCS from Sprint. Clearly, the phone to give or get.
The television phenomenon returns, and that can only mean 2 things. More of this.
But I refuse to let you go.
You coming to Hollywood?
And more of that.
You don't know what you can see.
If you won this competition, you would be the end of the American music industry.
The next American Idol. Be there from the first note to the final vote. Tuesday, January 21st on Fox.
America's #1 pregame show is ready to hit primetime. It's Fox NFL Saturday night.
Saturday night? I do my best work on Saturday night.
It's a television event that can only happen in primetime.
I'm Tom, baby. I'm ready.
Fox NFL Saturday night, coming January 18th.
Back at Sun Devil Stadium, Cardinals start from their own 26-yard line. 49ers have changed their tackles. With Jim Flanagan and Josh Shaw in. The play fake by Plumber. Gets it outside of Nathan Poole, and he is ridden down by Mike Rumpf. Up at the 32-yard line. First catch of the game for Nathan Poole, first-year man out of Marshall University. So you've got Poole out of Marshall, We've got Casper out of Iowa. Cadley, the rookie, out of Alabama. Kevin Casper scored the only touchdown for Arizona. Marcel Shipp with a nice run. Up to the 44-yard line.
And that's when there's Holy. Holy's got it going again, doesn't he? When you get big runs like that, he turns around and says, holy Shipp. Look at him go. Look at this thing open up right up the middle. Great blocking. And who are they going behind? Big number 75, Leonard Davis. Look at the size of this guy. You talk about enormous. They run the power to that side, and it's right behind Leonard Davis. Leonard Davis, this guy is so big.
Big and strong, but right now he's down on the field with another injury for the Cardinals. He's a first alternate to the Pro Bowl.
I wouldn't want to be the one to tell him he was a first alternate.
He's played well. He's 6'6", what'd you say, 375?
At least.
Introducing Dockers, flat front mobile pant.
Nice pants.
I'm not exactly a small person. Never have been. There aren't many things made for someone like me. Not many things at all. The Black & Decker swivel drill is. It works in 5 different positions, so I don't have to. It's pretty cool for a little guy.
The swivel drill from Black & Decker.
Is that a waterman bag? Nice phone. I gotta get a cordless headset. Hold it!
Funny how the holidays turn even the most serious business people into kids again. Consider Office Depot your toy store, because our people know exactly what business people want for the holidays. And we offer a wide variety of gifts at great prices. Office Depot, what you need to know.
Welcome back to the Shrine Auditorium. Oh no, look at these two. That is quite a dress. I could never wear that color, but wait, what's going on? Who's that? Girl, that is fly. Those throwbacks are classic.
Man, thought we was going to the game.
Get it, we here now.
I'm feeling that fitted cap.
Word to your mother.
And word to your father. I think word to the whole family. Holler back, shorty!
Cops tackle America's funniest felons.
Have you used any narcotics tonight? LSD, PCP, heroin, cocaine. What else you want to know?
At 8/7 Central tonight on Fox.
This Fox NFL special is brought to you by Office Depot. What you need to know.
One of the great traditional bowl games takes place on New Year's Day in Dallas. It's the SBC Cotton Bowl, the 67th annual Cotton Bowl, and this year a great matchup. Texas, led by quarterback Chris Sims, takes on LSU. First meeting of those two schools in 40 years. 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific, only on Fox. New Year's Day. Big Leonard Davis slowly being helped to the sideline. Not easy to get him up.
Well, look, it takes 4 or 5 guys over there. They try once, and then look, they've got to step a few other people in there to get him. Look, see that? It takes about 6 people to get him off the ground. Hopefully he's going to be all right. I'll tell you, McGinnis can't stand the sight of another one of his guys down.
Marcel Shipp trying to get outside, and they've got him. Julian Peterson leading the way. Regular defense has stayed in the majority of the game for the 49ers. They've rotated the tackles and gotten Josh Shaw in, Jim Flanagan, Sean Moran's seen a little action. But mostly the starters have been in there. Hurry up offense here for the Cardinals on 2nd down at their own 44. Empty backfield. Plumber going short to Nathan Poole, slips Derek Smith, but not Julian Peterson.
Not many can.
The tackles are mounting for Julian Peterson.
Boy, he's something else. I tell you, I got a chance to really see him for the first time against Kansas City. And when they put him over top of Tony Gonzalez, and it's the first time they didn't bracket coverage or needed double team on Tony Gonzalez. Julian Peterson, with those long arms, he has real wiry type of player, rangy kind of guy, single-handedly shut him down.
Here's 3rd and 6 for the Cardinals. They have 3 wide receivers in. Nathan Poole in motion out of the shotgun. Plumber being rushed, and he dropped the ball. It's loose. And Nathan Poole able to recover for Arizona. Chicky O'Keefer with a big rush from the left defensive end position, forced the fumble, and Poole alertly recovered.
Well, that problem is you have a new tackle over there, and that's what it is. They've got some new guys in there. They actually moved Raleigh Roundtree over there, 73, and they brought Raggy inside. Tony Raggy, 68, came in to play guard and then moved Raleigh Roundtree over to tackle, and that's all new. So it's an easy corner to turn when your offensive line's all messed up.
Fourth punt of the game. Scott Player taken by Wilson at the 15. And gets it across the 20-yard line where he's brought down. 42-yard punt, 6-yard return. 49ers sitting on a 10-point lead. And Jeff Garcia remains in the game, just as he told us. As long as the game is not in hand, I plan on playing the entire game.
He
so
said
here he is.
Didn't expect to come out. So the only way he's coming out if it's an injury.
Tiki, your mom's gonna love these.
Hi.
Hey, you take a check?
I'm just gonna need some ID. Okay. How do I know this is you? Because it looks just like him.
But it's me.
Okay. But it looks like him. This says that you were born...
1975.
Okay. But it could still be him.
Next time, use the Visa check card instead of checks. It'll get you in, out, and on with life.
So, are you guys related?
The Braun Synchro gives you Braun's closest shave ever. And its automatic self-cleaning system leaves your shaver so clean, it feels like new every day.
Got a buck? You're in luck. With something hot, something beefy, or something just plain irresistible tastes and incredible values every day, only on McDonald's Dollar Menu.
Meet Evan, a bachelor construction worker who earns $19,000 a year.
Great hair, great eyes, great body.
And meet the 20 women who've traveled to a chateau in France to compete for his heart. Why? They think he's worth $50 million. Now, who would ever give them that idea? Can true love survive a little $50 million lie? Joe Millionaire, a new reality series with a twist.
It's a dream come true. It means so much to me.
That's really twisted. Premieres Monday, January 6th on Fox.
Fox tonight. Police say he's a violent robber on the run with his pregnant 15-year-old girlfriend. Help bring him in. Plus, the con man who had a sex change operation. See how he became a she and eluded police. America's Most Wanted, all new at 9 tonight.
This has been an all-too-common sight for the Cardinals. An injured player being carted to the locker room. That's Leonard Davis going off with a left leg injury. And I think with Orlando Pace hurting, there was a good chance
he was going to go to
Davis would wind up in Hawaii. Yeah. From the 21 with Garrison Hurst and Fred Beasley in the backfield. A play fake by Garcia. And he throws it wide open. That pattern has been open all night, but he missed. Little too far for Ty Streets. Ronaldo Hill covering on the play.
No, that's one of their favorite patterns, especially when T.O.'s in there. You know, maybe the timing's just a little bit off now that they've had to move some guys around, because it just looks like he's throwing it just a little bit. When you're used to throwing that route, you know where you're going to throw it, you know where T.O.'s going to be, and then maybe it's just a little bit ahead of where Ty Streets is, or J.J. Stokes has been, or anybody else.
Well, certainly they will have Owens ready for the playoffs. He's sitting out today's game. More precautionary than anything else. That completion to Streets, maybe for 2 yards on the play. Jeff Garcia, 22 for 37 in the game.
You know, go back to Eric Johnson, the tight end. Now he's playing tackle again. See, he's in here and he's got to be a tackle. He's got to try to pass block a little bit.
He bounced off of Kyle Vanden Bosch.
Yeah, this guy was a wide receiver his whole career. You know, that in college, he had all kinds of records at Yale. 86 receptions as a senior, still holds the record. Broke 3 records, receptions, yards, and touchdowns. He still holds there as a receiver.
They have to get to the 31 for a first down. The pass is intercepted. It was deflected and picked off. Ronaldo Hill with the interception. And the Cardinals have the ball at the 49ers 33. Trailing by 10 and a chance to make this one tight.
Well, I'm happy for him, actually, because he's really been getting picked on all day. And that one wasn't to him. That one was inside into the safety with Justin Lucas inside in their dime. And Hill was outside. He just gets that tip ball and makes a play on it. But you know what? He's had a long day out there. Sometimes, you know, Santa's good. Santa's a good guy. Santa works his magic.
Interception, huh? Yeah. Second interception of the season for Ronaldo Hill. That completion is to Steve Bush. Down to the 30-yard line. Picked up 3 on the play. So the Cardinals with a chance here to tighten things up. Last time they drove down to the 4-yard line but turned the ball over.
It's amazing the way things go. The dominance in the statistics and then the scoreboard.
The handoff to Marcel Shipp. Big hole for him. Down to the 21 and a first down. J.K. O'Keefer made the stop. Marcel Shipp had a 40-yard run in the first half. This is a good run.
Well, it changed up a little bit here. You know, they get the ball way outside off tackle, and they stretch it a little bit. Now they're also, if you've noticed, they've changed. You know, now they have to go over to the other side. Now they're trying to go over L.J. Shelton's side. He's the only one left.
Shipp straight ahead. Gets inside the 20. 18 carries. 78 yards for Marcel Shipp. Let's go down to the sideline to Kevin McCabe.
Well, actually encouraging news for the Arizona Cardinals and their MASH unit. Doctors have confirmed they believe it is just a left knee sprained ligament. He'll undergo the proper tests, S-regs, and likely an MRI. Tony Raggi in there to replace him. Another rookie. Interesting, taking Leonard Davis off. He's so big, they couldn't find a brace to fit his leg. Guys?
Thanks, Kevin. 2nd and 9. Push in the backfield as the blocker. Comes out of the backfield, makes the catch, and is pulled out of bounds inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Derek Smith takes him out of bounds. 3 touchdowns in the game today in the first half. The first goes to Fred Beasley out of the backfield off the opening possession. This tied the game as Arizona. The pass from Plumber to Casper. Casper's first NFL touchdown, and this is the 8-yard run by Garrison Hurst that made it 17-7. 3rd and 2. Shipp hit by Derek Smith, fights his way down close to the 10, and I think he may have just enough for a first down. Derek Smith made the tackle. But a good effort by Marcel Shipp. They'll measure on this one.
And they're running to the left side because L.J. Shelton, the tackle, is the only remaining starter that is left on the offensive line. You know, I was talking to Leonard Davis about it. They're running to his size. He gets the down block and gets that seal and creates the side for the 2 yards. But I was talking to Leonard Davis about it. He said, you know, when I get in the huddle all year long, it's just been L.J., myself, and Jake Plummer have been the constants. Everybody else has been injured or is new.
Grudadoria got hurt. Clement got hurt.
Pete Kendall's out.
Pete Kendall, sure.
And that's coming into the season. You looked at that size of that offensive line, that was really the strength of the entire team, them and the receivers.
First down at the 11-yard line. Shipp inside the 10 and down to about the 6-yard line. Marcel Shipp has had one 100-yard game this season. That was against Oakland.
See where they're pounding them.
The run to the left at 43. 40 of them were on one run. Big run in the first half. Shipp with another good game. Here's 2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line. Bush lines up in the backfield. The play fake. Plummer rolling, looking, throws at the goal line. Touchdown! Kevin Casper, his 2nd of the game. Jake Plummer made that one happen.
Well, Actually, Freddie Jones was the guy they were looking for on that rollout. And Freddie Jones really helped Casper out because Freddie Jones commanded the double team. They bracketed him up with a safety and a corner to his side, and that left the trail defender on Kevin Casper.
Bill Gramatica to move it to a one-score game. The Cardinals are within 3.
See if we can catch Freddie Jones. Freddie Jones is going to be here, and he's going to command the double team. Casper is coming from the slot position right here. Now see the trail defender in his pocket? The trail defender. So that's giving him an opportunity. There's the clearing guy down there is Jones, and he's got 2 defenders with him. That was Jason Webster, who was on the slot trailing Kevin Casper the whole entire time.
How did Plumber get it through those 2 guys?
I don't know. That's the snake. That's the snake about him.
What a day for Kevin Casper. Jake Plummer's second touchdown pass of the game, and the Cardinals are within 3 with a little over 4 minutes to go.
Kevin Casper got cut in Seattle. Look at his hair. He's a big M&M fan, you can tell. He got cut up in Seattle on the 21st of November, okay? On the 14th, after he passed physicals, he's down here for Arizona returning kicks and punts. And that's the kind of situation they got in. He didn't know the offense. He didn't know anything. They said, just go back there and return kicks. We need you. Well, he's running one down the sidelines, and he has a great return, and he runs right past Joe Green, and Joe Green walks over to Dave McGinnis and says, that's a heck of a run. Who the heck is he? Now he's become a full-time starter to the depletion at the wide receiver position, and he and Jake Plummer have hooked up twice today for touchdowns.
Plummer's had a chance to work with these young receivers over the last couple of weeks in practice, and they're making plays for him.
You know, he's a leader. I saw him out of practice, Jake Plummer, on Thursday, and after every play, he was running over, talking to McCadley, talking to Casper, talking to Makovica, McKinley, his tight ends, Bush, everybody. He just wants them all to do good. He's the biggest fan.
Cedric Wilson on the return from the 9. Gets outside and is pushed out of bounds. Up at the 28-yard line. Tomorrow, 3 teams are battling for 2 playoff spots in the NFC. New Orleans Saints at 9-5 will be at Cincinnati. The Atlanta Falcons at 8-5-1 will be home against Detroit. And the Giants at 8-6 will be in Indianapolis to meet the Colts. Coverage begins at noon Eastern, 9 Pacific, with the best pregame show there is. And then it's football time as the drive for the playoffs continues. Right here, the 49ers with a 3-point lead. Barlow and Beasley in the backfield. It's Kevin Barlow. And the Cardinals have him for no gain. So the interception by Ronaldo Hill led to a touchdown. Baron Tanner, warm tummy and all.
Get in my belly. Get in my belly. And it's a big one, too. Baron Tanner, he's tipping it over 350 himself. Joe Green's been telling him for years, you get down, for a couple years, you get down to under about 315, you can be a starter in this league and a big-time player. They just can't get the big fella's weight down. That's taking up, oh, look at that. He needs stretch seams in the sides of his jersey. You see that? They have to put inseams on the side of his jersey up there.
You never looked like that, did you, Bill, when you played tackle?
It got bad, but it didn't get that bad.
I'm glad to hear that. Dave McGinnis ran onto the field, called a timeout. The officials have come over to have a discussion here. Now Bob McElwee continues. I don't know what the problem here is, Bill. This has been a lengthy discussion.
I think something
a clock issue?
Yeah, I think so. I think.
Now the kickoff began it with 4:08.
Arizona, please reset the clock to 3:47.
All right. So Arizona charged with a timeout. 4 seconds put back on the clock. Well, this holiday weekend, you always think about certain players who are important to a team. How about Pat Tillman? Outstanding safety. He left football to join the Army Rangers, and this is what he's doing. Now, that's not Pat, but he's doing these things.
He was just accepted
the training
on Friday to the Rangers.
Now, for sure, that isn't Pat Tillman. Now, that might be Pat Tillman or that.
You know what? If you know Pat Tillman, you're glad he's on our side.
He is one tough man who played for the Cardinals from 1998 to 2001.
He called Jake Plumber this week.
Second and short. Garcia throws and completes it to J.J. Stokes up to midfield. They finally completed that pattern, Bill. The little slant or the skinny post.
Well, that was the post down there. And what he gets Lucas. He gets Lucas looking. 41 Lucas has Stokes on the inside there, and he catches them looking. Where is that? Is that? No, that was. I'm sorry. That was Ronaldo Hill.
Fourth catch of the game for J.J. Stokes. Arizona's called another timeout. But the 49ers have the ball up at midfield with the 3-point lead. In the NFC, this is what the playoff picture looks like. Philadelphia, Green Bay, and San Francisco have clinched the divisions. Tampa Bay has the lead on New Orleans and Atlanta in the NFC South. The Giants hoping to win out and hoping that one of those two teams ahead of them, New Orleans or Atlanta, will lose.
Sam, you mentioned, you talked about the losing seasons here with the Cardinals. They offered Pat Tillman a contract for $1 million a year at the start of this season, in the offseason, for $1 million a year. He turned it down and went to the Rangers. That ought to tell you how bad Cardinals football is.
Kevin Barlow fights through the hole and gets 5 yards on the first down carry. Dennis Johnson made the tackle. And another timeout. And the Cardinals have used all 3 of their timeouts. Trying to conserve the time on the clock, hoping to get the ball back, but they need a stop. The playoff picture in the AFC, well, that's wide open. This is unbelievable. As you see the division leaders, Oakland, Tennessee, Pittsburgh. Miami lost today at Minnesota, and they're 9-6. And right behind them, New England will play at home tomorrow night to the New York Jets. You see the 3 teams at 8-6, the Colts at 9-5, and then look at those teams at 7-7. And you still have Jacksonville alive at 6-8. But they're barely alive. There's no way, I can't see any way they'll get in with all those teams ahead of them. But that is a wide open playoff race in the AFC. 2nd and 5, 49ers. Barlow and Beasley in the backfield. Garcia's gone all the way at quarterback. Barlow bounces off one man, gets down to the 41. That's a good run.
Still shy, though.
3rd and 1.
And they're going to take their time here in the huddle, use up most of the clock, and then run their play. And they're actually at a position at that part of the field where, they got 2 plays here if they want to. Because they went for it on 4th down here before. Right at about the same spot on the field.
Yeah, but in a 3-point game, I don't know if you'd go for it there, Bill, if they didn't make it on 3rd down. I think you try and pin the Cardinals deep in their own territory. Out of timeouts. Here's 3rd and 1 with Beasley and Barlow in the backfield. It's Barlow. It's a first down. And he falls forward to the 33-yard line. Ronaldo Hill made the tackle. And they'll mark it at the 32.
I like this kid, Barlow.
Runs hard.
Well,
I know why you like him.
Well, that's another story.
University of Pittsburgh.
Well, that's part of the story. But I got to see him play there. But look at the way his patience. A lot of guys, he's a young guy. He's only his 2nd year back. A lot of guys would take that ball. As soon as they get it, they just want to run up in there, This is 3rd and inches here in a tight game, and he sat there and just kind of waited and waited until he saw his opening. Then when he saw it, he exploded through it.
2 minutes to go. The Cardinals are out of timeouts. The 49ers trying to preserve the 3-point lead.
This Fox NFL special is brought to you by Bud Light. For the great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down, make it a Bud Light.
Every Saturday, I get together and play football with the guys. But this Saturday, I had to take a time out.
Hey, Steve, you okay?
It's my throat. It's all dry.
Hey, mine too. I think I got just what you guys need. Come on.
It was a good thing Brad was there. He explained that we were thirsty, and he gave us ice-cold Bud Lights. He told us that by drinking the Bud Light, parched feeling would go away. You know what? He was right.
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down, make it a Bud Light.
I was looking for a great deal, so I talked to a good friend of mine.
Emmett was desperate.
That's when Alf told me about 10-10-220.
I told him all calls up to 20 minutes are 99 cents.
I was reluctant to sign up for anything.
I told him he didn't have to sign up. Just dial 10-10-220. Push the buttons, man.
Thanks to Alf, I dialed 10-10-220 right then and there.
Who'd you call?
That's really none of your business.
Well.
Dial 10-10-220, then 1 and the number.
What we do on the field is here and now, but what you do for people off the field is remembered forever.
That you have the capabilities and the opportunities to go and affect someone's life is something enough to where it can inspire you to get up out of bed regardless of how selfish you want to be on your off day.
Because I have been to 3 Super Bowls, and I can just tell you it really doesn't compare to seeing a child be provided for. You are helping America.
They're revving up the engines. February, NASCAR on Fox returns with a 45th running of the great American race, the Daytona 500. Tony Stewart leading the world's best drivers. Mike Joy, Darrell Waltrip, Larry McReynolds return for another season of high-speed racing and fun. NASCAR on Fox. It all begins with the Daytona 500 in February.
They're letting it run out, Sam. They calculated the time, and when I saw the 2-minute warning, they're out of timeouts. They can just play it all out. They can stay in the huddle. They can milk this thing all the way down. And, you know, the question is going to be, did McGinnis do the right thing by using all those timeouts? Yes, absolutely, because you use those timeouts with the thought process of that you are going to get the ball back.
You're counting on your defense. Garcia will take a knee. The 49ers, 361 yards of offense in the game, and yet this was really a tight one. Today's game is produced by Michael Burks, directed by Rich Russo, associate director Tom Yohe, broadcast associate John Morris, technical producer David Graham, studio show produced by Scott Ackerson, directed by Bob Levy. The studio technical supervisor is Jack Simmons. The senior producer of Fox Sports is Bill Brown. The executive producers of Fox Sports are Ed Gorin and David Hill. Thanks to our spotter in the booth, Gary Lynn, our statistician, Emmett McGuire, and our statistician on computers, Mark Sosna. Ty Yohe working the Fox box today. And we want to wish everyone a Merry, Merry Christmas. Happy holiday. He's been singing all day.
It's Christmas.
Jake Plumber, a sad ending to the last home game of the season. It might be the last one as an Arizona Cardinal. And if it is, as they say, thanks for the memories. For the San Francisco 49ers, they got out of it relatively well.
All the right
Ron
calls.
Stone was bruised up a little bit. They took care of Terrell Owens by making him inactive. Jeff Garcia with a strong game. And they get the win to make them 10-5 and put them in a positive frame of mind.
All the right calls for Steve Maruchi. He rests his guys next week. He gets ready for either New Orleans or Atlanta.
I am the Black & Decker cordless multi-tool. I'm a loner. I am 3 tools in 1. If I have something to cut, I'm a saw. If I have some sanding to do, bam, sander. And if I feel like drilling, well, then guess what? People tell me my lifestyle is a recipe for loneliness. Table for 1, please. I am the multi-tool from Black & Decker.
Now with circ saw and router attachments, available in kits of 3 or 5.
The Citizen Echo Drive. It never needs a battery because light recharges it. So, what will you do with your battery now that your watch doesn't need one?
The guys are counting on me.
Gotta go.
Just one night.
Just one night.
Nice pants.
Nice pants.
Hi.
Nice pants. What have they been?
Presenting Dockers Go Khaki with Stain Defender. See?
It sparkles like her, shines like her, even dazzles like her. Sounds like it's meant for her. Quarter carat, 3-stone diamond pendants. Your choice, just $199. At Zales, the diamond store.
It's Friday night. The work week is over. But when you're deep undercover, the action is just getting started.
Ladies, these are friends, Van, D.
I don't mix business with pleasure.
Yeah, right.
We're here to catch the bag.
You don't flat cover, you never flash a badge.
What do you guys bring to the party?
Cash
or credit?
Fastlane moves to Fridays.
Please believe it.
Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend.
Followed by an all-new John Doe, January 10th on Fox.
Don't miss a note. The next American Idol. Be there from the first note to the final vote. Premieres Tuesday, January 21st on Fox.
One of the Simpsons is missing.
I found our dog.
We were looking for Lisa.
Richard Gere guest stars on The Simpsons at 8/7 Central, Fox Sunday.
Sam Rosen, Bill Moss, Kevin McCabe back at Sun Devil Stadium. UPS delivers a chance for you to win a big screen TV to watch the big game. Just log on to foxsports.com. Jeff Garcia, 23 for 39, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 258 yards. Marcel Shipp has been averaging over 80 yards in rushing over the last 7 games. That wraps it up. The 49ers win it over the Arizona Cardinals, 17-14. 49ers are 10-5. The Cardinals are 5-10. From all of us at Fox Sports, we wish you a very Merry Christmas, and don't forget, a big day of football on Fox tomorrow. The studio guys are coming up next, standing by to update you on all that went on today and a lot more. For Bill Moss, this is Sam Rosen. Merry Christmas and happy holidays, everyone.
Fox Sports thanks you for watching this presentation of the National Football League. The NFL is online at www.nfl.com.